Alright, I've arrived after entirely too many steps that didn't really need to be taken. I'm here. Today has been a real hot mess, but I'm happy to, chill out and play some games. Hello, Steph. How are you doing, my love? Thank you for popping by. Aren't you streaming tonight? Isn't this normally one of your nights that you stream? Also, speaking of friends, if you are like not following Lady Bella, you definitely should be. She does amazing stuff like crochet, as implied by the name. Also, she's just like really fun. Also, guys, I got my nose pierced yesterday. Can you see? Usually stream Sundays, kind of thrash my throat. Oh, ouch, rough. I'm sorry to hear that, love. Do you see? I got my nose pierced. Got a septum piercing. Isn't that like so cute and sexy and fun? Hello? I'm a woodworker. Lol. It'd be like that. Ooh, yeah. Just like extra zoom in onto my nose. Not too close though. I don't want you to see like the probably like 3 nose hairs that are still hanging out. It's a process. I got this done yesterday impulsively. I've wanted to do it for a long time, but I just like hadn't. I don't know why. I was just like, it's fine. I'll wait. Look at that cute little nose piercing. Thank you. I'm really excited about it. Also, freaking love your nose. Thanks. Thanks. I went back to the same place that I got them last time to get them done again. I didn't like this nail tech as much. She was kind of a little violent. I mean, she did a good job. I like how they look, but she was just a little bit too violent. I kind of have baby hands. They're a little delicate, so yeah, I don't know. Is that wait? Is that duck your mouse? No, the duck is it's like a portable charger. Harley took my large charging cable, like my longer one, to I think charge her computer. Either that or she took it to the store to make sure that she was getting the right charger. Either way, I had to get my backup charger from my car, which is much shorter. Which means I can't quite reach the outlet over there, and if I plug it into the computer, it like disconnects and reconnects a million times, and I just don't want to deal with that today. So, I'm using my duck instead. He doesn't have a name. He deserves a name. I'm thinking something like barreled, I don't know. Just barreled the duck kind of like seems correct to me. I don't know. You guys can help me. And a booger ring. Boogers, no. I'm actually not very boogery right now because I've been using a bunch of saline. Like I've got 3 different kinds of saline that I've been using, like in my nose hole. 2 of them I had from before because allergies, but aggressive in her work. I mean, yeah, she was just like a little bit like she she like some of my like little hangnails, typically they like trim those off. She kind of like made them worse, and like I had like a couple little tiny itty bitty bleeding spots when I left. Like it was fine, like I healed within a day, but it was still annoying and it hurt. um Yell at me if you need me carving and chilling on Discord with my homies. Sounds good, Ebo. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'll yell at you if I need ya. I was running errands today and it was so nice out. I had my windows down and I was belting out my songs so my voice was pretty ratchet. I was setting up for stream so I decided to call it off. Understandable. No, I get that 100%. I get that. Oh, and I'm supposed to hydrate. Is now a good time to tell you that I only have like this little bit of my Gatorade left? I've had like 3 Gatorades today. I'm like really hydrated. Um, and I have another open one over there by my bed if I need it. Time to drink your pee. Yep, for sure. Minor inconvenience. Ah, it's time to drink my own piss. Who's that? Bear Grylls? Is that the guy who like any minor inconvenience when he was out in the wild just drink his own piss? Is that the right guy? Anyway, that's the last thing you want to do. No, I know that. I 100% know that. It's just, yeah. Also, I had Taylor send the uh, the announcement. Oh, she did a good job. I'm so proud of her. I was trying to help her with homework today, um, and certain people who shall remain nameless uh, seemed to think that it was a joke that I was asking for help for my sister on her homework. Again, I'm not going to name names because I'm not going to be petty like that. I did call them out earlier And then I deleted, the call out from it because it was unnecessary and unproductive. Didn't help anybody. So I got rid of it because it was unneeded and toxic of me. But like, you guys should know, I don't really ask for things. I don't like to ask for things, just as a general rule. Makes me uncomfortable. I don't like to inconvenience anybody. If I'm asking for help, I genuinely need the help. I'm looking for somebody who's going to be able to help. Gosh, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. So here's the thing. My sister, they're doing matrix problems, matrices in pre-calc. Now, I only did one semester of pre-calc. I did stats instead, and so I had enough math to graduate, and I was like, I am not doing pre-calc anymore. Like, I technically, my semester of pre-calc was extra. Like, so I was like, I'm not doing a second semester of pre-calc. I don't need it. I don't want to. I'm dropping it. And they were like, you shouldn't drop it. And I was like, I already have 5 years of math. I don't need another year. I'm good. So they had no choice but to let me drop it. Well, I know of matrices because I was technically, in pre-calc. But I don't remember shit about it because I fucking dropped it. So I was trying to help my sister. Oh, college math. I didn't go to college. Oh, no, no, no. No, this was in high school. This was in high school, Jaeger. This was when I was in 11th grade. My sister's also in 11th grade. It's so fucking crazy to think about that. So she's doing pre-calculus right now, and they're on matrices, and I don't know. Like, I understand in theory how they work, and they're really great for like solving a bunch of problems together. And if I had like 2 weeks right now to sit down, reflect, understand matrices, I could probably figure out the word problem that they were doing. But I could not understand. Good for you for standing up for what you wanted in your education. Does she have a test coming up? Yeah, she has a test tomorrow. And her teacher's really shitty. Doesn't, like, they don't have an actual book right now for this class. Like, not online, not a physical textbook, nothing. The teacher's just, like, teaching off of fucking modules, and then, like, the modules don't have everything in them. And he's like, watch this video that shows, like, how to do it, but then doesn't help anybody, which I think is fucking stupid. Honestly, I'm getting ready to go down to her school and be like, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. Fix it. Um, I tried like 5 or 6 different academic sources to try to figure out how to solve this problem. We found a non-matrix way to solve the problem, but they wanted to show how you solve it with a matrix. And you had to get the correct answer, and you had to have it formatted a certain way, and I could not find a way to do that. So I'm like, I mean, I'm going to ask the Discord because maybe somebody knows. Um, Jenny was kind enough to be like, hey, I used to tutor math. Send me, the problem. Let me see what I can do. And I was like, thank you. I'd love that. If you can, great. If you can't, like, it happens. I get it. She's like, I don't really remember matrices. Let me ask Josh when he gets home. He'll be home in a couple minutes. I'm like, cool. And then another person was like, huh, stupid idiot. Taylor, you don't know how to do math. Pfft. And, whatever. I was like, all right, get off your little high horse, little buddy. Do you want to help? I'll send you the problem. And they were like, sure, Cezra. I would love to help, essentially. And I sent it. And they were like, yeah, no, I don't understand matrices, but can you just tell Taylor that I did it and that I got the right answer, but that she can't see my work? And I was like, why are you trying to flex on a 16-year-old? Like, this, me asking for help on her homework was not like, haha, my sister's stupid. She doesn't get her homework, idiot. It was, my sister came to me asking for help. She didn't know how to do this. I tried, and I don't know either. So I'm asking for help. Like, this was not like a fucking roast session. We do roast each other around here. That's great. I love, the banter that we have. But if you have even half a goddamn brain cell in your noggin, you'd be able to. Anyway. Someone did that? Yes, someone did. Someone did, Ebo. That would be I would be calling people out about that nonsense. This is why God hasn't given me a child. My temper flares up at that kind of BS. Shitty teachers make me mad. Yeah. That's what pissed off my math class. I never showed my work, but I usually got the right answer. Dickhead. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I don't want to start like a little fucking flame war or anything. Um, but let me just. Okay. I will say that this person was previously a member of the mod team, and for now, their powers are suspended. I'm upset with how they acted. They are an adult, and they thought it was much funnier just to be like, haha, get fucking dunked on, stupid idiot, don't know how to do this math that I also don't know how to do, idiot. Like, that's taking it too far. I pick on my sister. I pick on her all the time. That's how we show love in our family, right? It's like, haha, you didn't get that? Pff, stupid. But like, we work together. I taught my sister and my mom Algebra 1 at the same time. I'm not kidding. Like, I was. See, I must have been at Kirkwood, or getting ready to go to Kirkwood. And they were both. My mom was doing classes at Kirkwood. My sister was in 8th grade, so she was doing algebra. And they were doing like the same stuff they didn't understand. So I had to sit down and I taught them both based on what I was taught and based on what the book was saying, whatever. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not. My sister was doing algebra a year ahead of what she should have been. She's not stupid. My mother was working 40 hours, sometimes 60 hours a week, and going to school full time. She's not stupid. She doesn't understand math, but she's not stupid. Somebody's asking for help. Don't be a dick. I feel like that's just a general rule. Anyway, we have sat here chatting long enough. We are 20 minutes in. 8 of those minutes I was dealing with somebody who was like, I need to pee, mommy. Mommy, I need to pee. I need to pee so bad. And I was like, okay, bud, I'm taking you right now. And then we get outside and he's like, what are we out here for? He's just looking around. I'm like, are you kidding me? This little boy did not want to go pee. He was like, I gotta go pee. Mom, I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna pee myself. I'm gonna pee my pants. And I'm like, Toby, I'm taking you outside. No. Then I get ready to take him back inside. And then he decided to pee. So, it's fine. Toby, silly little man. Yep. Yep. You were helping your sister and someone being a complete jerk. I hope they learned a lesson. Yeah, no, I went off on them. I went off on them in DMs. I was like, this is not fucking acceptable. I don't I don't care. Like, you want to be the class clown, that's fine. We're always clowning around here, but like, at what point did I give you any indication that this was like a jumping off point? Excuse me, tickle in my throat. At what point did I give you any indication that this was like a time for you to make a joke? You know? Anyway, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Yep. Someone else offers help, don't be an ass. Don't. When someone else offers, well, asks for help in this case, but don't be an ass. Say, don't worry about it yourself. That's what seriously pissed me off. Yeah. Time and place and context clues. Very important to read the room. I'll repeat my statement. Dickhead. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love and care about this person that made a stupid mistake tonight. And should they get their shit together and understand why I'm so upset, they may rejoin the mod team. But at this point, right now, they're removed from the mod team. This also happens today. Today happens to be the day that I cut somebody off who was not part of the mod team, that has been an in real life friend of mine for a long time, because of some stuff that happened not on Twitch. And frankly, as much as I love you all, none of your business. So remember how I always used to joke, I've got 2 husbands, ha 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 ha. Well, I now have 1 husband, and that 1 husband is not on Twitch or Discord. So that's fine. Just letting you know, that's another little status change. You know, we're having a little family get together. I took today off, by the way. That's why I'm sitting here, like, way before I normally would on a Sunday night. You know, normally I work noon to 10. I started this stream at what, probably like 8:35 ish, give or take, right? So today just happened to be a good day for me to hammer a bunch of shit out, get it done, cut people off, and apparently give somebody a well-deserved timeout from their duties on the channel. Let's game, shall we? I feel like that's a nice stopping point to just hop back into our game, which we sort of left on a cliffhanger in the middle of the day in the game. I don't remember exactly what we were doing. Looks like reorganizing the fridge, maybe. Wowie zowie, I have my headphones way up. That was very loud. Let me know if the game sounds are too loud for you guys. So this is for like ingredients and stuff. Grape honey. You know, realigning life is needed sometimes, and when it's done, it's time to move on and live life. Time to game. Exactly. Exactly. Now that we have, that in the past, we're good. BRB, going fix ramen. Sounds good. You have fun fixing your ramen. Love that for you, King. Where was I putting those apples? The apples go in here, don't they? You know what? No, I'm going to actually put the grapes, the honey, and the apples in the other fridge, because one could argue they're kind of foraged. Kind of, a little. Also, I'm going to make sure that I have our checklist open for things that we need to do. Basically, right now, we need to turn in 2 fish to this bear every day, including today, for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 days, including today. 4 days after this one. Cesare, you would like this. What would I like? Is there some tea? Is there something like drama? Thor's hammer is the correct shape now. Nice. I love that. I don't think that that's what Lady Bella was talking about, but I am excited about that. That's very good. Okay. So we need to gather some... We gotta go fishing. Did I finish taking care of all my crops and stuff? I think so. Yeah, so we need to also grab that stuff. I took care of my animals, right? Are they all outside? Please tell me I put them all outside. The upgrade to your setup is a lot better. I mean, I hope so. I saw what you sent me over Discord. Like, it's looking good. I'm super excited for you. I think this is just going to open up a lot more opportunities for you, and you deserve it. You do. I didn't let my animals out. Did I even take care of them? Or was I so excited that Cooper got here that I literally dropped everything? That sounds about right. God damn it, me. Okay. Ugh. Nose is sensitive. Still need the carving set, though. That's okay. I mean, hey, progress is progress. Hydrate, okay. You gotta give me second. You gotta give me second. And thank you for contributing toward the Jackbox stream challenge, Ebo. I appreciate it. I will check my posture and get some hydrate in just one moment, my love. You're gonna have to bear with me. Okay. Alright. I am stretching. And I'm already sitting up straight, as you can see. And I am gonna hydrate. Okay. You broke 2 fingernails at work last week and was hurt in the heart. Index and middle nails broke. Took a pic and sent it to Bella and said I look like a lesbian. He didn't know what it meant. He said only half my nails were broken, so I only look half lesbian. I'm fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. I mean, at least you were able to make a joke in a time like that, you know? Because if one of my nails just like broke off, I would simply pass away. I would cry. I had to explain it to him. Yeah, no, I think that's the funniest part. That he was just like, "What? How does that? I don't understand." Sometimes, sometimes it's the little things, you know? Chicken piccata is good. Love him so goddamn much. No, he seems so great. He seems fantastic. I've not had the pleasure of speaking with him yet. I hope one day to be able to. But he just seems like an absolute delight. Can you stop trying to pick up the chicken? Pick up the egg. Yes, Clara is still fine, just as she was like 5 seconds ago. Pick up the egg. Thank you. Where's the other chicken? Chicken ball soup, come here, buddy. Why are you picking up cock so much? Oh, no, no. These are chickens. There's no roosters in this barn. No men. No men allowed. But, you know, what I do on my own time is my business. If I'm picking up cocks left and right, that's my business. If somebody wants to give that to Cam so he can put it in the quotes channel, I'm sure he'd have a field day with that. You like picking up those cocks, huh? Maybe I do. What's it to you? What's it got to do with you? No man, just hen. Correct. Hens before men's. Like chicks before dicks, but, you know. Do I have my brush? Do I have the brush? Do I have the shears? I don't think I have the shears. I'm gonna go in here. Need to shear my fucking sheep. And just, there's not gonna be... Yep, it's time to shear my sheep, and I don't have my... I see. I'm gonna head out then. No, that's okay, Ebo. We still love you, darling. Most individual men that I interact with are great. It's just men, like, as a whole, as one cohesive entity that share one brain cell. One, like, the man hive mind drives me fucking nuts. You know? Also, I just realized that the game sounds didn't quite turn on properly for you guys, so you did not get to hear all of those beautiful animal noises that were happening. I'm so sorry. It probably will happen again, because fucking Slobs doesn't like me, but, you know. Bella's amazing. He's been so accepting of my self-understanding. I label as straight. When he and I met, he might not get it sometimes, but he's like, you are who you are. Exactly. Exactly. And I think that that adds, like, an extra layer of beauty. The fact that he doesn't quite understand, but the fact that he's like, no matter what happens, I love you. That's cute. That's really gross. Like, but in a cute way. Also, for those of you who didn't know, we got a double raid from Raven and Olas the other night when I was last streaming. And that actually pushed us over 200 followers. So, not to sound like gross and like that I care and stuff, but, and I mean, obviously, numbers aren't everything. But I want to appreciate everybody who's been here, even if you just got here. It really means a lot. Pog, yeah. Oh, congrats on 200. Thank you. It's super gross. Listen, love in general is super gross. You just gotta find somebody, if you're looking for love, find somebody whose gross matches with your gross. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Lanterns. We're gonna dye this stuff probably red, because I still need another red wool yarn. Yeah, we're gonna take these. Mutual level of gross. Yes. Let me take out my shears now, so that I can quickly get the sheep, shear him, go make the fucking wool into thread. Or yarn, sorry. Whew, excuse me, I am so unbelievably sexy. You all should feel so honored. Oh, I got a good quality wool. Good shit. I need a good wool? Never mind, I need a good wool, so I'm going to keep this good wool. Well, I have to make it into yarn, but I have to make it into good wool yarn, and I'm not going to dye that one. I am going to dye the 2 silk ones that I have. Numbers don't matter, but they're still cool. Also, 5 out of 10 was pretty lame. I'm sorry, you know, I burped like all day when Cooper was here earlier. I was like burping up a storm, and he's like, Jesus, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. In fact, I'm living my best life, you know, just burping. And he's like, okay, baby, if that makes you happy. And then, now that he's gone, I can't do good burps anymore, guys. Sorry, I used all my good burps earlier talking to Cooper. I burped in his ear hole earlier, and he didn't even get mad at me. He was just like, why? What? It's a sweatshirt? Oh, thank you. And a bra? Okay. It does look like it might fit me. Where's that phone charger, my love? Downstairs. Okay. Thank you. You guys don't get to see my new bra. Until it fits. If it fits, then maybe you'll get to see it. I smell a sick horse. Which corner is Ebo hiding around? He's hiding around the corner that has a sword, actually. Burp. Boo. But, yeah. It's fine. What were we doing here? My beautiful, beautiful wife is going to bring me up my phone charger. When did Ebo get the sword? Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I felt like Ebo was one of my safest bets for sword. Yeah, he traded his shiny. Like a lesser of two evils situation. Like, that's right, I remember you telling me that, Ebo. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it kind of fits because I at least temporarily removed someone from the mod team today. So everything is in balance. So we're going to go throw this good wool yarn in my storage. Now our big holdup is just getting flax yarn. Flax yarn is such a pain in the ass to get, apparently. So we're going to run this stuff in. Then we're going to go fishing. Because we need to get some fishing done. So we have some tools to pop in. I'm going to try seeing if moving that around a little bit will help me at all. This goes here. These go in there. Excuse me, and that goes in there. Yeah, so we need one more good flax yarn. I really did like the back and forth between you and Jaeger earlier, by the way. I mean, I'm glad to, have been of service, Cam. How's it going? You missed a really good, thing that you could have quoted from me earlier. I don't remember the exact phrasing, but I'm sure somebody can pull it up. I was picking up my chickens, and somebody asked, about cock, haha, funny. It was a good one. You're still going? Oh, Jesus Christ. Go back to your stream. Have fun. Also, friends, if you are unfamiliar with our friend Cam, he is a nice lad. Just seeing how long you can go in one game at this point. Understandable. Go ahead and give him a follow. He comes from, the Raven's Roost. One of our new communities that we've sort of gotten involved with. What? I didn't go to Target. I didn't get the new one. Okay. So I'll get it tomorrow at work. Understandable. Adapter thingy. Is there anything else electronic? No, it's just those two things. You don't need a wall nugget, right? No, I've got nuggets. Gotcha. On my list. I love you with all my heart and soul. I realized I was at work all day. I didn't work. Understandable. Love you if you need me. I'm gonna go do. Okay, have fun. Goodbye, Harley. Also, really big. Un momento, por favor, family. Okay, cool. Sorry. You just got a 30-second ad. I'm sorry, Ebo. It shouldn't give you ads though because you're a mod. I think it makes exemptions for that. Sometimes they do like glitch out though. But that the link I sent earlier, that's our friend Cam. Uh, he's part of like Raven's whole squad in Cam's channel. Oh, you got a 30-second ad in Cam's channel. Yeah, I can't help you out there. Sorry. Um, Cam's a cool dude though. Um, and there was my stretch. I checked my posture. I'm hydrating. And welcome back, Jaeger. Sorry, Harley needed an update on a couple of things, so I had to brief her on the situation because, again, without naming names, the person who got their ass chewed out by me after they were, being unhelpful, went and cried to Harley about it. So, you know, I'm gonna have to go grab my other Gatorade. Fine. Evo saw we. You should be sorry, Cam. I'm just kidding. I understand. I'm going to set down my headset for like 5 seconds. I'm going to run and grab my Gatorade. So then when you fuckers keep going, more hydrate, more, trying to drown me, then I'll, be able to drown. Give me like 5 seconds. No, I get the 15-minute cooldown. I've done that before, but sometimes, there's situations where I really do need to be drinking something every 5 minutes. Uh, I'm really bad about doing it. So I let them police me about it a little bit. I say that they're drowning me as a joke. Also, Cam, I don't know if you heard. I got my septum pierced. There's pics on my Discord, if you haven't seen. It's very cute. There's also pics of Cooper on there now. 15 minutes is way too long. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. You got noodle on your cheekbones, Jaeger? Uh, that sounds like a personal problem. I'm sorry, bud. I can't help you with that. Tobias, what do you want, bud? Do you need to sit with mommy again? I'm sorry. Come here. Come here. Don't be shy. All right. It's a booger ring. It's not a booger ring. People are redeeming them every 5 minutes. Well, yeah. That's part of the game, It's helpful. It really is because I'm somebody that's so bad at taking care of myself. Not gonna lie. Having you guys kick me in the ass about hydrating really does help. I might, make jokes about drowning, but it is actually genuinely helpful. It got annoying, especially when I was already drinking. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm like in the process of drinking, I'm like, well, I guess I just, fucking prepaid for your hydrate or whatever, but like in my channel, the hydrate, stretch, and posture check are all so cheap that it doesn't really matter. There's nobody that's spending all of their points on keeping me functioning. Fucking wish someone would remind me to drink during streams. Ebo, I will personally remind you so long as I'm able to. Or I know that there's like bots that you can set up to do it. I think, I don't know if Steph is still hanging around, Lady Bella, but I think she has one that's just like, hey, reminder to stretch your hands and drink some water. I'm pretty sure she's got one set up. There's ways to do it. I don't know exactly how, but do people do that? Those are annoying though. I sent Evo snaps all day reminding him to drink water, but he doesn't look at him during stream. SMH. I'm here playing ACNH real quick with Sissy. No, sounds good. Totally fine. But Ebo, I mean, as long as I'm not like actively doing something else, like working or streaming or sleeping, my three main activities, I'm happy to bother you. I try not to use my phone while streaming. Yeah, I try to steer away from it as much as possible too. There's definitely situations where you gotta, like, roommates calling, she forgot the fucking grocery list again, or whatever. Um, that sort of thing. Like, it happens. It's whatever. Um, but yeah, I try not to be like texting people while streaming if I can help it. Unless I'm texting them about something relevant to them about stream. So, like, for example, when we do Jackbox days, I message, like, Corey, who we don't get to see very much anymore because he's so busy and unfortunately he's been kind of sick and stuff. Since he really likes Jackbox, anytime we've done Jackbox recently, I've made a point to, like, reach out to him and be like, hey, we're doing Jackbox, bestie, we miss you. But, you know, you know, is what it is. What was I supposed to have had on my what? Oh, don't you have like a timer set up on your stream that like sends a notification to you to like drink water and stretch or something? Or am I getting confused? Because I know that this is supposed to be like a secret on Twitch. Sometimes I'm watching like 3 to 5 different people at once, and I get things confused. Oh, you use Nightbot. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So Nightbot does that. Nightbutt. Haha, you are so funny, Jaeger. I bet nobody's ever come up with that before. That's 100% a Jaeger original, guys. We're talking to the next fucking Seinfeld here. I have it set to go off every 30 minutes based on chat activity. Gotcha. You can set up Nightbot to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Glad I wasn't completely mistaken. Okay, so we gotta go up here, try to give 2 fish to this bear. It's a pain in the McFucking ass. Because there's also this little bridge that you can actually fall off of. I didn't realize the first time that you could fall off of it. But now that I know that you can, I'm so paranoid I'm going to fall off every time. It's not actually mine. I only call Nightbutt because that's what my autocorrect calls it. Gotcha. I suck at drinking water unless I do my hydrate challenge. I chug it at the sink before each cup of coffee. Interesting. Yeah, no, talking about drinking makes me drink. So, even just this conversation, y'all, very helpful. Alright, so we've given her 1 fish. Now we gotta give her another fish for today. Hydrate. Okay, Ebo. Even though I was in the process of drinking, probably when you redeemed that, I will finish this one out. There you go, kids. Anyway. You're already drinking water from the coffee. Yeah, but coffee isn't as, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as effective as caffeine takes water from you. Yeah, that part. Yeah. Steph gets me. I promise, I understood what I wanted to try to say, but it just was not coming out. I can English. I can't. I can't fucking English. Man, I've been speaking it my whole life, and I still don't understand. Okay. So, now we're going to look around here, see if there's anything that we can sort of forage from this area. Sometimes there's, like, bamboo shoots, other little snackies. If we can find some snackies, that would be great. Ooh, excuse me. I was trying to say it, but I didn't know how LMAO. Yeah. Over here like, fuck, what is that word halfway through, and then I do that. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, it's a team effort, everybody. We are all sharing the one brain cell, and we are doing it so flawlessly. Just absolutely flawlessly. Okay. just double checking to make sure that there's... Ooh, see, there's some forageables over here. Toadstool, a shiny bamboo shoot. Yeah. Ooh, there's another mushroom. We need those. Okay. Alright, Jaeger's talking about science. Well, according to tests scientists have done, the amount of dehydration is greatly outweighed by the amount of fluids you're consuming. Typically speaking. And yeah, I'll do the posture check and the stretch. Give me a half a second to readjust myself on this chair. Because earlier, Toby nested my fucking blanket and jacket into like a little pile at the back of my chair. Which means that I was sitting kind of cattywampus here. And also, I am definitely going to chew a piece of gum and nobody can say anything about it. I think with the septum piercing, the chewing a piece of gum really adds a level of bitchiness. So I'm doing. So I'm going to do that. Also, I'm trying to do like less full-ass meals. So gum helps to trick my body into thinking that I've been eating. I overhear my pharmacist talking with patients when they're looking for something to help with things from congestion to headaches. One of the things that they bring up is water intake. Bitch. Yeah. I'm a cute bitch. You call me a bitch like it's a bad thing. Has to be sugar-free gum? No. Doesn't matter. Just gum in general. Not sponsored. I'm chewing 5 peppermint cobalt because blue is my favorite color, and I really like 5 gum. I had to call you bitch because of the gum. No, you're right. You're right, and you should say it. When did my Steelers scores close out? I got the sponsor up. I wish. If 5 Gum wanted to sponsor me, I would eat my own hat. Want to show me the scores from the Steelers game? Oh, let's go! Let's go. Guys, we are doing so well. Timeout. Pin my score. Pin the score. I need to see it. Yeah, okay. Considering how shitty our season has been so far, okay, like 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We're up 17-13, and I think it's our ball right now because Seahawks just scored. So we're doing good. Do you own a hat? I own a lot of hats. The one hat that absolutely I will not eat is this hat. It's my favorite hat. It's my Yeehaw hat that I bought for Detective Day. Because we all dressed up like outlaws. I don't remember what we called our team anymore, but it was really cute. And we got second place. Third place? Second place. Something like that. Big deal. It was fun. And they're doing it sort of again. They're doing, rather than a Jack the Ripper thing, next year they're doing like a CSI sort of thing, which is going to be different. I read from an EMT that has the best way to hydrate is between 4 and 8 ounces every 15 to 20 minutes. Otherwise, you have to pee more. The body can only absorb so much water. So more than that just makes the body have to expel the overage, thus more peeing. Gotcha. Love that hat. Thank you. It's really cute. I wish that my headset weren't so wide so I could just wear it like while streaming. I just think that would elevate the whole look. The brand, especially, bitchy fake nails. Right now, a sports ball t-shirt. Well, it's not a t-shirt, it's a jersey. This is a men's large jersey, and I can barely fit it over my torso anymore. That's sad. What else is part of the look? The septum piercing, the glasses. I can drink a gallon in 8 hours. I mean, that sounds about right. That sounds like approximately what you should be drinking. I mean, a glam howdy time gal is what I'm here for. I mean, Glam, I normally don't do the hoe face. I like doing makeup, but I'm not good at it, and it takes forever, and I don't like taking it off. So I don't do that very often. Um, but yes. Hollow! It's our boy Hollow. We love him. Brows, lashes, and lips, that's all I do. Oh, I don't do brows. My eyebrows, I don't know them. My eyebrows are like, Mom, please notice me. And I'm like, who are you? Who is she? I don't know her. Does she even go here? Um, I do lashes, and by lashes I mean I do like a tiny bit of eyeliner on like outer crease, and then mascara, and then lips. And sometimes I'll do like covering of all of my acne scars because I don't like to look at them. But yes. How is Hollow? Yes, hello, Mr. Hollow. Hello says, hello, Jaeger. Hello, Ebo. Hello, Steph. Yes, lots of hellos. We're all just hanging out. We're just vibing. Hollow, you missed some drama and some tea. Um, there was a little altercation on Discord, and somebody, at least temporarily, lost their mod privileges, so that's fun for them. I guess a bit better. That's good. How am I? Well, overall, pretty okay, honestly. There's been some shitty parts of the day. Like, Cooper had to go home. He took Monty because Monty needs a bigger tank. So, I mean, it's good that Monty's getting a bigger tank, but I miss my little guy. And then, what else? Um, I got Culver's with Philly. I kept joking. I was like, Philly, you want to go on a date with me to Culver's? And he was like, well, I am hungry. And I was like, okay, it's a date. Haha. Um, it's just, you know, sometimes you got to pick on your roommate a little. What happened? Basically, I don't know if you saw, I asked for help in the Discord um, with Taylor's homework. I was like, hey, we're having trouble understanding this. And somebody was being a shithead about it, but was like, yeah, I can help. And I was like, okay, cool. And then they weren't helpful. Suffered from undiagnosed childhood trichomania, so I have no hesitance with plucking my brows. Need help? Otherwise, are they there? Gotcha. Gotcha. So, no, that makes sense. I know a lot of people who have, like, overplucked for various reasons, so, no, that makes sense. Um, I'm just... I don't have the patience to mess with them. They're doing their own thing, and I don't question them. You know? I'm just like, are you on my face? Cool. That's all I need from you, eyebrows. I'm sorry. No, it's okay, Hollow. These things happen. Oh, yes, that's a good question. What is your favorite animal, Steph? Hollow out here asking the real questions. Okay. Let's switch out all my tools. Because in the morning, oopies. Now, let's go store my shit first. Suraj putting the mushrooms? Okay, yes it is. I'm gonna move them to actually the top. Mushrooms go there. Yeah, that's good. Now I can swap around all of my tools. I'm gonna need... I don't need the shears. I might need the sickle. I will need the brush and the watering can. And I think that'll be it. I guess I could chop down the tree. Goats are my top. I will yell like, bah, when I see a goat. But I will spaz out when I see a fox. I love them both. They're both great. I used to be able to do a really good goat bleat, like on command. So good, in fact, that I tricked several small goats at a petting zoo into thinking I was their mother, and they followed me around. And a little girl that was like 4 years old called me a Disney princess, and I did not look like a Disney princess. I was covered in like head to toe black, like dark lipstick on, fake gauges. Like I was not the traditional Disney princess look. It was really cool. Oh God, that's my dream. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I can do it on stream, mostly because I don't want to accidentally blow out your eardrums. Maybe when I get a separate mic, I can do it. But, you know, those white foxes are so cute. White foxes are extra cute. You're right. Oh, Kohai, you were a dark Disney princess. Yes, I sure were. Oh, should I mention that I also had like an undercut too? So I barely looked like a girl, let alone a Disney princess. I don't know. It was a vibe. Okay. Tomorrow is thunderstorms. Ooh. So that's gonna be a day in the mines, probably. That means the animals can't go out, which means I need to make sure that I hand feed them all tomorrow. And how is our relationship with our boyfriend, Owen? Okay, 5 hearts. So I might actually take a couple days off of focusing on him and giving him gifts just for a little while because we need to first get. We can't do this while doing the bear challenge. I'm not going to be able to do both at once. So I'm going to throw his drinks in here. This is bothering me. This is like not organized at all. So that works. Okay. It's the 2000s. Disney princesses are not the same anymore. I mean, that's facts. That's very much facts. However, you should have seen the look on the kid's mom's face when the mom came around the corner and was like, "Who is my kid talking to?" and saw me. Oh boy, that must have been scary for her. Okay. So, let me see here. We're making quite a bit of money. Okay, we've unlocked Alan's rainbow recipe. And we have like 2 of the things from that actually. We should be able to finish his by the end of the year, and then we can do Edge's rainbow at the start of the next year. That's the plan anyway. Okay. So, now we're gonna hop in bed. Good shit. Okay. Thunderstorm. Which means I might not actually need to water anything today. In fact, I shouldn't need to water anything. So that should be good. I actually just, wanted to, I like to keep my tools in like a specific order. It's stupid, but I just like to know like where they are in my order. But yeah. I love Canadian geese. My apartment 2 movings ago had a resident flock that would walk by my building at least once a week. I called them my goose gang. I loved them. I love that for you. Geese are so sweet. Fun fact about geese. After I do all of my chores here from Jaeger. Thank you, Jaeger, for the chores. Here, I'll read your message while we wait. I could see them from my balcony, and I would walk to the pond they would stay at and just listen to their honking. That's so sweet. Geese are so funny. So something really heartbreaking about geese. Let me, Okay, so, you appreciate them. Yeah. So, geese. Something really sad about geese. So they mate for life. If a goose's mate dies, it will literally be too depressed to follow its flock or like eat or anything. And so the rest of the flock has to abandon them, and then they die of sadness and or starvation. It's really sad. Sometimes they freeze, Just a bad time for them. Death of heartbreak, yep. It's really sad. But it's really sweet though, right? Like, No, I didn't want to talk to Chicken Ball Soup again, but I will. They're there. But we hunt and eat them, though. That's okay. You know, hunting in moderation is okay. Hunting actually helps to keep a lot of ecosystems in check. Especially like geese and not geese. I don't know why I said geese. I meant to say deer. I was thinking deer, but I looked and I saw geese. I don't know why my brain is so stupid right now. It's not my turn with the brain cell, clearly. Where's my third chicken? Hello? Where's my other chicken? Picata, there you are. I already talked to Clara. Yeah, no, I'm just bad at speaking, Jaeger. It's fine. Y'all should know this by now. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna pick up 5 feeds. 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna place it right on top of them. Words are hard. That's facts. I am so bad at mouth words. I do mouth words all day at work. And all day when I'm not working. And then anytime I come on here. Like, it's all just fucking mouth words. All the time. I don't know how I do it. Okay. Wow, words are heard. Yep. That's facts. Okay, it's end of the third quarter. 14-17, we're up, so we're good. I don't disconnect my food from the animals. I know that I eat beef and pork and others, and that they come from these beautiful creatures that have more connection with my God than I do. I appreciate them for nourishing me. I think that that's a healthy way to look at, eating food. I wouldn't say that there's as much of a religious component in it for me personally, but obviously there's a lot of steps to get food of any kind from the stage, that it starts at, be it, in a field or in a barn or whatever. There's a lot of stages it has to go through to get to me. So I like to, appreciate. First, I look at all the people that, had to work together to make it possible, to make it so that I can enjoy my meal. And then also, obviously the plants and animals that have gone into it and given their lives. It's all part of a natural process, when you're looking at the food chain. So, I don't know. You ever considered voice acting or narrating before? Ooh, that's a good question for Steph, because Steph, your voice is so soothing. Your whole vibe is just so soothing. Are you sure you aren't from Louisiana? You sound like how religious most people here are. Well, Jaeger, there's religious people in every part of the world. But bringing the real random questions, no, I'm religious, but yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm religious per se. I definitely, participate in some spiritual things. I'm just gonna grab a couple of quick things off of my my bookshelf to sort of show you where I sit. Here, we can have a quick little heart to heart. Just a couple of things about where I sit on the spectrum. And where I sit. That's just my personal opinion. I think everybody is entitled to, feel connected to something else out there besides themselves in a way that doesn't hurt anybody. If you're not hurting anybody, I don't really care what you do. That's my thing. Would you? Celeste, maybe. I like to read out loud for myself. I'm the same way. She's a witch. Wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, I guess I am a witch, huh? That's the easiest way to put it. But, Ebo. Everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. You used the wrong there. I wasn't listening. Ebo half listens, and English is not his first language. But we love him anyway. Fuck it, words are hard. Yeah, I know words are hard, dude. That's what I'm saying. English is also just like a really hard language in general. It's not very consistent, but yeah, it's okay. I look up and see your message, and I yelled that out and made myself laugh at the absurdness of the tone I used, and then my throat said, "What the fuck did you do that for, bitch?" I only use there, never there. There's another there, you know that, right? There's 3 theirs. They're all used in different contexts. But, yeah. It's there, yes. So that one, the one with the apostrophe, is they are. There, There, is like that over there. That's like location-wise. There, Their, that shows possession. So, like, that's their water bottle. Or, their mom said that they had to be home at 10. Whatever. English language lessons with Cesra. I'm super bad at speaking it, but, you know, I got called a grammar Nazi enough to just embrace it at this point. You pique my interest. No, I'm also nosy, so, Hollow, if it's... I would like to know. I left high school for a reason. Hopefully because you graduated, right? I would hope the reason that you left is because you graduated and you were done. I'm all done being teached, you know? But if not, like, that's okay. If it tells you anything, my dad likes to proudly proclaim that 8th grade was his senior year. So, if that tells you anything about my background. They're here to take what belongs to their family, and that item is over there. Yes, correct. Yes, I graduated. I don't want any more English or math teaching. Well, apparently I can't help with math because anything past like geometry, I just don't know. Tried to help my sister with pre-calc and I'm stupid. Or history. You know, I like history. I think history is really interesting. It's just was never taught very well for me in school. Only science. I'm bad at science. There's too much like measuring and like needing to have like a very steady, you know. I was the kid that almost blew stuff up every science class, not because I was trying to. There were definitely kids that were trying to, just because I'm clumsy. You know? Like, it's not my fault that I'm uncoordinated. I'm trying my best. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fish some more because we need a total of 8 fish. We have 5. Ideally, I'd like them all to be like really cheap fish like this, but we'll see. I'll gladly accept more science. You can take my science, Jaeger. I would like to learn more. I'm also nosy, so Hollow, if you would like to share details with me, DM. Thank you. Love you. I assume it's one of the things that I've been looking at, but I'm nosy. So, you know. I was trying to, and I succeed. You succeeded. If this was in the past tense, if you said you were trying to, like I was trying to, and I succeeded, would be the correct way to say that. But that's okay. That's okay. You don't come here for English lessons. That's understandable. go fishing. Autocorrect didn't work. Yeah, autocorrect sometimes helps, sometimes doesn't. Thank you, Stream Stickers, for reminding everyone that Stream Stickers exists. If you're seeking a voice with a really strong Finnish accent, then I'm your guy. That's facts. Evo's got that market down. It isn't one of what you've seen. It's more private. Gotcha. Okay. Understandable. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Jenny! Hello, darling. Welcome. We are back in Harvest Moon. And it's very loud today because it's thunderstorming. I will hydrate if you give me like 5 seconds to get set up. How are you, darling? How are things? I hope you didn't see me throw a little temper tantrum in the general chat earlier on Discord because someone got on my goddamn nerves and I called them out. Then I uncalled them out. But whew, that individual who shall remain nameless, they pissed me the fuck off. So, yeah, sort of where I'm sitting. How are things? Anything exciting to share with the class? Saw your long message that's there now. I didn't see the call out though. Fuck you, game. It just gave me a heart attack. It's been a long day. No, understood. I get that, Jenny. I mean, what's been going on besides, you know, obviously we chatted very briefly earlier today. What's been going on? Anything new update-wise? Josh staying out of trouble? Is he getting into trouble? Do we need to bail him out of trouble? You know, these are the questions that we gotta ask. Also, Jaeger, is it your game that gave you a heart attack or is it my game? Because if it's my game, I'm only a little sorry. If it was your game, then I'm not sorry at all. You did that to yourself. I can't stop playing with my nose ring. Your game? Yeah, you know, you did that to yourself, King. Oh, fuck, we're tied up. 17 to 17. 11 and a half minutes left in the fourth quarter. Can we get some "Here we go Steelers, here we go" in the chat? Hopefully tomorrow I can have my computer going. My brother built my computer and neglected to give me all the extra cords. And so now that I was upgrading the GPU, I don't have the power source. Really? That's so strange. I have to drive over an hour one way to get that back from him. Jeez. I'm sorry, love. Well, I mean, at least that's going to be fixed here soon, right? Like, that's a problem with an end date, you know? Do I need to scold someone for you since I missed what happened? No, Hollow, I absolutely ripperonied their entire pepperoni. They probably never want to speak to me again. Because I really laid into them. Which I went a little overboard. I shouldn't have done that, but still. That's why I don't get a nipple piercing. I wouldn't be able to stop messing with it. I commend you for even considering getting a nipple piercing. I just, psychologically, I can't deal with that. There's certain piercings that I just simply would never be able to do. You're welcome for that image. And it is in the vault. Yeah, no. I really, really like having my septum piercing so far. There have been, like, no downsides. Okay. Oh, God. Please, please, please let me get this fish. Please let me get this fish. Oh, my God. Please don't let me pass out from this fucking fish. Damn it. It escaped. I'm pissed. I didn't turn in my fish yet for the 14th, but I gotta get some energy before I do that. Was it a friend of mine? I mean, I don't know where you draw the line of friend, Hollow, but I will say that the person who pissed me off was on the mod team for a long time, and they may return to the mod team after I've cooled off and they've fucking grown up, but they are not currently part of the mod team right now. I had that consideration for a hot minute, then I was like, no, I'll just get more ear holes when I want to. I have a few fun piercings, and yes, it's hard not to play with. Thank you for sharing, Jenny. I now have that to add to my mental image of my wife. Like, have you ever just sat there holding your boobs? That's how it is. No, understood. Sometimes it's like hold your titty for comfort. There's nothing more comforting in certain moments than just holding one's own tit. I don't know how to explain it. I do that now. Yeah, exactly. You just sometimes you just have to hold your boob. It's fine. This goes for anybody with any shape or size of boob. Even like muscle boobs, pecs, if you will. Sorry, those are still a kind of boob. And sometimes you just have to like... I don't think it's quite the same as what you are saying, Jaeger. I really hope that you're not just like... You know... FYI, your wife number 8 is a kinky bitch. No, I know, because I have your test results. I have your test results that say exactly that, Jenny. And you have mine. You're not the only kinky wife I have. I have confirmed test results for, I think, at least 2 of my other wives that say that they are 100% in the same category. It's a guy thing. It's nothing weird, it's just something to hold on to. I mean, I get that, yes, but, like, I hope not. Also, Karis, hello, darling. I am stretching and posture checking right now and hydrating. Wowie zowie, how are you, love? Drink that water. Well, it's Gatorade, but I will. I love you, darling. How are you? Did you see I got my septum pierced? Pretty great, actually. That's good. I did. Yee! So excited. Looks good. Thank you. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and yesterday I was just like, I gotta do it. So we went and did it. Boob holding helps with relieving back pain. My dirty pillows are heavy. That's a mood. Oh my god. Listen. They say that you should never ask a lady her weight. I'm not a lady, so I'll tell you. Right now I'm sitting right at about 190, okay? If I remember right from a calculation that was done, like a good 20 pounds of that minimum is just boob. And obviously that makes me very top heavy, and it's a pain in the ass. Lower back, I mean, but, you know, same. It's good to know each other's likes. Yeah, exactly. Even, like, not even from a sexual standpoint, it's just interesting to see. I'm nosy, so that's why I like it, but you know, that's just me. Right here, Wesley has been a bit fussy the past few days, but we know why. He added 2 more teeth for a total of 6. Nice! That's 6 whole teeth! So you should be in the clear after another day or so. Nice. Hi, Hollow. Sometimes I'll hold a boob while gaming, not on stream, Lamau. I mean, I was just holding my boob on stream because we were talking about holding boobs, but... Excuse me. I was just about to say about 20 pounds for mine, lol. I mean, I've never just weighed just my boobs. Maybe I'll do that for science at some point, but... From online calculators, I've got at least a good 20. Which is a lot of fucking weight. Okay, we gotta run across here. Oh, break my legs real quick. That's not what I wanted. This is fine. I gotta run all the way back up here. Not fall off. If I lost my boobs, but I'd be a normal weight. You know what? Could never be me. Because I don't have a butt, Jenny. But, like... I understand where you're coming from. To each their own, I don't judge. No interest in it, no desire to. I don't know. I'm nosy. I like to know sort of what's going on. It's interesting to see like how people sort of group together in non-adult conversation topic sections based on, you know, some of those preferences. I don't know. There seems to be some sort of correlation. I don't have exact science to back that up, but I can tell you that a lot of the people that I've gotten involved with, before even like talking about intimate things, what have you, I've found that they, you know, sort of match me in that regard. Even sometimes like really close friendships, I've found have a lot of that, but you know. Hello, Jenny, by the way. Hello. Yes. Listen, I don't have the exact science and numbers to back this up, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. But yeah, it's definitely, there's some sort of uh, comparison that can be made there. I'm pretty open book. Yeah, I mean, I am too, within reason. I mean, anybody who's like close enough friends with me can definitely ask to see those results. Obviously, there's sort of like a confidentiality clause, if you will, because I don't need my, you know, my preferences all out there, especially because I have made adult content. And that's out there, but it's not under my real name, and I don't want my adult content to be connected with my real name. That's why it isn't already, you know? But checks in. Hey, what's up, Cam? How's it going, buddy? I keep my preferences to myself normally, partly out of fear, partly out of shame and embarrassment. No, retweet on that. 100%. Still going. No, you're good. That makes sense, Hollow. No need to give out what you don't want to put. Exactly. Absolutely. Sounds like somebody just came home. Okay, just under 9 minutes left. We're 17 and 17. Come on, guys. I only care about my one sports ball team, okay? And it's the Steelers. I don't get too into detail on all of the, like, you know, the fucking trivia. I can't name more than half the guy, like, most of the guys on the team, I could not tell you their names. But I do know that I was raised a Steelers fan, and I will always be a Steelers fan. There are other teams that are, like, okay, that I'm like, yeah, okay. If the Steelers aren't playing against them, I'll root for them. But for the most part, it's like the Steelers. And then occasionally I'm like, all right, let's watch a Cowboys game, or like, let's watch a Saints game, because those guys aren't half bad. I know it's kind of blasphemous as a Steelers fan for me to say that I sometimes watch the Cowboys, but I mean, they've got fun stuff going on, you know? That's all I'm saying. And it's not just for the cheerleaders either. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Cesar, you watch for the cheerleaders. Not really. Just in general, football is kind of fun to watch because a bunch of guys, buff guys in tight pants, like, chasing each other around. That's kind of fun. Maybe that's just me, but a newcomer has arrived. Check and Ash mine. Hello, Cam. Cam's also streaming. He just keeps popping in to check in, see how we're doing. But he says somebody new has arrived. I'll be honest, I don't follow sports whatsoever. That is okay. And I understand your decision, and I applaud you for being able to not follow sports. I wish that I would not follow sports even a little. I don't even follow them that much, but I wish that I would follow them even less. But I just, being a Steelers fan has been such a big part of, like, growing up. That was instilled in me, and so I simply have no choice. I am a Steelers fan. It's like the law. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take care of our crops and things. I don't know why I grabbed my watering can when I know it's raining right now, but it's fine. We gotta go take care of all of our animals by hand here because we cannot let them outside to eat. Clara. There. And ball soup. There. And piccata. Also, I think we'll take a break in, like, I don't know, 15, 20-ish minutes for me to feed Toby and let him OUT again. Because it's about his dinner time, getting close to it, and he gets very upset if he does not get fed on his normal schedule. He throws a full little temper tantrum, and just nobody needs to see that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put the feed there. Chicken piccata, there you go. Chicken ball soup, there you go. Where's Chicken Clara? Chicken Clara, there you are. Okay. And now, harvest all of this junk. Anything that we can, anyway. Not much, it seems. Okay. Let's hop into the animal barn. BRB, sounds good, Hollow. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We're gonna brush Euro. And brush Asmodeus. And we're gonna go grab some food for you two. Talk to Euro. There. And grab out your fodder. Then go talk to Asmodeus. There. Okay. And what do we got? Not much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, chop down this tree that's sitting on our plot, because I don't need it there. It'll give us some wood. Having wood is good, so we'll do that. Yeah. Oh. Game disconnected for a second. That's okay. Yeah. Sometimes the controller decides to disconnect for just a hot second. But it comes back, so that's okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Go ahead and pick up all of these logs. We're gonna run to do the bear thing. By the way, sorry we couldn't be of more help. Matrix is touch and go for me, and Josh was like, nope, I'm no help here alone. No, that's okay. No, I really appreciate you even offering to help. Yeah, Taylor thought that she was going to end up having to go in early anyway to ask for help. But she was like, if we know somebody that can help, then obviously that's going to be great. So figured throw out a line, see. But I wasn't expecting anybody to know. Half my work experience is tutoring math. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. I did some informal tutoring when I was at Kirkwood. I still got to go back to school. I really do. I know I have to, and Cooper was on me about it again when he was here. Which is fair. But... oh, that's not what I wanted. That there, that there. You there for a second, you there. Okay. I can take that back. What do you want to go to school for? Good fucking question. I don't really know. That's the biggest problem, I think, with me right now. Is I have no idea what I want to do. So I have no idea how to go about doing it. Like, I don't hate what I'm doing now. Could I see myself doing it for the rest of my life? Maybe not, but there's opportunities for me to move up if I have a degree. And I don't know, I've always seen myself working with kids in some way, be it in like a classroom or like a therapy situation. I don't think that I'm the most qualified person to be a therapist because of how fucked up my own brain is. I don't think that I should be picking apart anybody else's brain. I can't be a social worker. I just know I won't be able to do it because I would simply take every kid immediately out of, a dangerous situation and take them home, and that would not be sustainable. So education is probably my best bet. But I don't know. The sooner I go, the better. I know that, but it's hard. It's hard to go back. Daycare's always a good option if you don't know what grade. That's true. That's true. However, here's the thing. I don't deal well with vomit. And every time I've been in a daycare situation, there's always been at least one family where somebody sends in a kid that should not be going to daycare, that throws up, and it's a whole thing. And I always felt so awful for whomever was responsible for cleaning that up. Thank God, since I was the child in these situations, it was not me. But Jesus Christ. It made me go vomit. Like, if I see somebody else vomit, I will vomit. It's that bad. If I smell it, hear it, like, see it, can't do it. So, I want to be a choir teacher if the teaching climate ever gets better. No, 100%. I think that music would be great. I don't have the patience for, like, the shithead kids that you would get in like a choir setting. I know because I was also in choir, like, my whole life. Like, you get some real shithead kids that are just forced to be there, and they make life hell for everybody else. I, too, am a sympathetic vomiter. Welcome to the club. It's a really shitty club. I wish that we didn't have to have it. Someday I'm hoping for, a system where they can just, like, patch vomiting out of the human experience. Find some alternative that, still gets the job done. Like, the whole reason for vomiting is to get dangerous things out of your system. Still gets the job done, but does it in a way that isn't going to make me vomit. Waiting on that day. Scientists, I need you to get the ball rolling on that, but it's fine. I want to do middle school, which is worse. Oh my god. Yeah, no, middle school is supposed to be hell. Cooper, he's been substitute teaching because in Iowa right now with COVID, the only requirement for being a substitute teacher is to have a bachelor's degree and to pass like a test and some additional training. So he was doing that for a while. He said the money wasn't worth it, especially because he was dealing mostly with like middle schoolers who are awful and like kindergarten first graders who are just impossible to corral. I have the personality and strength for it. Most of my mentor teachers said I'd be the best in that atmosphere. That's what my dad was doing. Gotcha. Yeah. It's always been the requirement in Texas for subs. I mean, I don't know if maybe that is just the requirement in general, but I know for sure that's been the requirement since COVID, at least in Cooper's district, where his dad is a principal at one of the middle schools. I don't know how Shane fucking deals with it. I would simply bitch slap the kids. It, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I would simply smack a child. Like a middle schooler. You are old enough to act right. You are old enough to get it together. High schoolers, they learned by that point that they can just shut up and not do anything and probably coast by. But middle schoolers, there's so much drama, and I just would not be able to do it. He's studying in high school. They're paying nearly double due to a shortage right now, so he's making good money. Well, that's good shit. Yeah, no, they weren't paying so hot for Cooper's district. I don't know if it's just that district specifically, or if it's just like the state of Iowa is just really shitty about it right now. I don't know, but yeah, it's he's working at Lowe's now instead. If that tells you anything. But yeah. Some days you gotta remind kids to wear deodorant without hurting their feelings. Sometimes you gotta be sassy. It is what it is. They're a handful, but they need structure and lots of love. Yeah. I don't know. I think that I would do best with like fairly young children. Like preschool to probably like 2nd or 3rd grade. And then like high school kids. I don't think that I'd do well in a middle area. I think that I would take things personally. And you can't fucking yell at a 10-year-old. You're just not allowed to do that. So, not that kids deserve to be yelled at, but by the age where, like, you know, they start to really get on your fucking nerves, they don't have the ability to really listen to reason. If that makes sense. Like, little kids, they might be defiant, but given the correct, like, leading back to where they're supposed to be, they're going to cooperate. And again, back to like high school students, they can be reasoned with. Middle schoolers, they can be reasoned with, but they will not allow you to try. If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would be sort of my 2 windows. Those middle of the line kids, great, fantastic. But God, they're just so much. They have a lot going on, and I am not the person to help with that. Okay. Oh, also, we gave 2 fish today, so we can do that. Okay, 2 more days of the bear situation, then we'll be moving forward. Skilled Redfin. I worked in elementary for a while. They need so much attention. So many kids these days have so much pressure at such a young age. Not like my life was easy, but damn, it's a lot. Yeah. That's another thing. There's a lot of these, like, a lot of these parents now are just setting their kids up for failure by giving them way too much to strive for, if that makes sense. Like, it's overwhelming for them. Hell, I'm overwhelmed for them. Wonder if it's gonna stop raining in game. That would be really nice if it did. They just need to let them be kids, eat dirt, have candy, run around till you can't stand anymore. Let them enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. And again, that's why I think that I would do much better with the smaller kids. Because they haven't necessarily had all of that hammered out of them yet. You know? Just because once that's hammered out, you can't bring it back. And there's not like a concrete point at which it's hammered out of every kid, so I can't just be like, I'm gonna be a 4th grade teacher, because that's when all the creativity and shit is just metaphorically slapped out of them, you know? Like, it's not a concrete set point where I can, you know, say, this is where everybody fucked up, you know? I don't know. Alright, 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, gang, and we are still tied. So, let us hope for the Steelers to have a victory, as I believe we have a bye week next week, so that would put us in a really good spot. 2nd and 3rd grade would be a good age for what you seem to be talking about. Probably. And that's sort of like my upper bound of the younger kids. I don't think that I would be able to deal with, like, 4th graders. Considering the horror stories that Cooper has told me about 4th graders. He was telling this one to Harley yesterday, so I'll tell it here. And he's told me this one several times before. There were these 2 girls. They were talking. One of them, I guess, got mad at the other one and says, "Nice hair, is it real?" And then before letting the girl answer, she just grabs her hair and starts pulling on it. And then they get into a full-on fist fight. This is at recess. Nice hair. Is it real? Pull. Full-on fist fight. Full-on brawl. I would not be able to deal with that. I feel like, and maybe this is just, you know, hindsight bias or whatever, I feel like we weren't quite that bad in 4th grade. And I say we because a lot of folks around here are about the same age, you know, early to mid-20s, most of us. We have our outliers, and that's okay. But I don't think we were either. Yeah. No, I feel like I don't know what's happened, but something has changed, and it's not been for the better. There's been a drastic change somewhere in the pipeline where the kids are given so much more hate and fear, I think. Kids grow so fast now. I have nothing against technology, but parents need to monitor better. Oh, 100% they need to monitor better. But not in like a don't give your child any freedom sort of way, because that creates its own issues. Then you have, you know, kids getting into illegal and dangerous shit much sooner because they feel like they can't talk with their parents about anything. Not the only reason, but a big one. Oh, 100%. It's a huge factor. Absolutely massive factor. for safety concerns, I understand like every child, you know, who is of school age having a cell phone, but not like a fucking iPhone. You get them like a flip phone. You pre-program like speed dials of like parents, grandparents, and teach them how to dial 911. Most of these flip phones that are made today will still have a camera on them, so if they need to take a picture of something, like, for example, a license plate of a vehicle that was trying to take them, they will be able to do that. My first phone was a flip phone that didn't even have a camera. My first phone was a Motorola Razr, so it did have a camera. My parents got it for me because I walked to school, and they were worried about me walking to school. I think I was like 5 or 6. And then when my dad, he got a new phone. He got like a Droid phone. He gave me his old BlackBerry. And then when he got a new phone, then I got his Droid. And I think I got the Droid when I was about 11. The BlackBerry, I think I was about 8. Not that I could have done much with it, but, you know. So, my dad worked in IT, so I was monitored, but not so much that I got too sneaky. Yeah, fancy, yeah. Yeah. My first phone was the Nokia 3310. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, Nokia. I bet that thing still runs too. Bought my first phone at Walmart for a whole $10 in 2006. I was 10. Holy shit. In 2006, I was turning 7. I turned 7 in the middle of the summer, 2006. It actually does. Oh my god. Iconic. Nokia knows what they're about, okay? Their shit runs. Is it ugly? Yes. Does it look like a brick? Yes. But does it work? Also, yes. The consistency. Nokia is indestructible. Yeah. They'll fucking work. You can count on your Nokia working. You can't say the same for, you know, every phone brand that comes out these days. Not to call anybody out. But, you know, Blapple, for example, this hypothetical company named Blapple, their products shit out on you in like 2 years or less, then you buy another Blapple phone. Planned obsolescence and all that. I didn't have a smartphone until my senior year. My freshman year of college, the iPhone 5, the colored plastic ones came out. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I got a smartphone because my dad had a smartphone, and it was cheaper just to upgrade my phone to his old phone than to have me keep the BlackBerry I had, because they were trying to phase them out, and so there was some bullshit around it. But you've been in Nokia, like you've gone to like the Nokia headquarters? Because if so, that's fucking tight. Nokia's a city here. Oh, well. Alright. That fucking tracks. But also, yes. I heard a comedian joke about how he was trying to lie, like to his boss or something. He said his Nokia broke, so he couldn't call work to let them know he was going to be late. The boss was like, your Nokia broke? Want to rethink your lie, buddy? Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Ooh, nice. We are less than a week from the fall flea market. My stepdad used to work for Nokia. Nice. I love that. I'm also going to save because it's been a little while since we've saved, and I'm a little paranoid. So we're going to save first. Save. Then we're going to go here into Dolphin, and I'm going to save a state of this just in case. Because, you know, sometimes it glitches out and we have little issues, so. Excuse me. Such a lady. Okay, a minute and a half left, and we're still 17 to 17. I think what we're going to do, kids, is I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to feed Toby, take him potty, and honestly, I'm going to pee too because now I got to go. Smexy, thank you. When I played Harvest Moon New World, I totally neglected the whole festival stuff. Well, I here's the thing: to be able this, to finish this game, to get the 5 rainbows, it's so much easier to go to the flea market and get some of the things than it is to make it yourself. Like the carrot cake, I think I can buy at the fall flea market for like 500 gold, but to have all of the ingredients to make carrot cake from scratch, it's like a whole fucking thing. Like it's a nightmare. So I'm simply going to buy it. It's better. I will go ahead and hydrate as soon as I get up out of the chair. Uh, Anybody else who is hanging out, if you don't have like a snack or a drink or something, go get one. We'll be gone for a couple minutes here, but stay tuned. We'll be back soon. All right, not to make this about sports ball, but there's like 2 seconds left on the clock. Penis. Hey Raven, how's it going? I agree, penis. Um, so Philly's upset because his team is the Seahawks. I'm a Steelers fan, obviously, and we've both been watching the scores. Um, it's 17-20. Steelers are up. There's 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and I mean, if they can get a field goal, it'll take us into OT. But there's 2 seconds on the clock. Penis. Yep, 100%. Sup? Oh, just sports ball. I hate, like I said, I hate to make this about sports ball right now, but there's like a family rivalry happening right now. Um, I mean, it's not Philly's fault that he's ugly and stupid and chose the Seahawks as his team. It's not his fault, you know. But I mean, we'd be kicking ass if we would have gotten rid of fucking Ben Roethlisberger. But it's just my opinion. Um, I'm just gonna keep that open, sort of over here, watching to see if we go into OT or if I get to count this as a win. Um, if we count this as a win, then I'd be very happy because we might actually be on track to do okay this season. Anyway, for those of you that don't care about sports ball, we're also farming. Um, we are less than a week until the the what was it? Flea market, the fall flea market, not the art store. There was an art fair earlier in the season. We need to finish feeding the bear. We have to get at least one more fish to do so. Um, 2 fish today, 2 fish tomorrow. Okay, so now there's 3 seconds on the clock. What are we... Boys, what are we doing? I'm concerned. Okay, we're just gonna keep that in the corner of my eye. We need to take care of all of our crops and stuff. We are vibing. Yeah, we are. My nose ring keeps itching, and I keep thinking it's off center, and I don't know if it is. So I'm just gonna do that. So if you see me touching my nose, I'm not like picking my nose or anything. I have allergies, number one, and also my septum piercing is like, I'm getting used to it still, so it's fine. And now we're back to 2 seconds on the clock. Are they really trying for a fucking field goal right now? This is not... So if we could just, think of our boys in black and yellow, our true heroes. Fuck! Well, we're going into OT. This is fine. But it's our boyfriend Owen. Hey, good morning. I found this in the mine yesterday. My first thought was to ask Mira to make something out of it, but I didn't know what you liked. So I thought it best to leave it up to you. Will you accept the gift? Yeah, I will. But what? A fucking ruby? Did I just get myself a sugar daddy? I'm delighted to see you happy. Oh, he's so cute. See you around. Okay, bye. Shut up. This boy did not just give me a whole ass ruby. Ooh, Poppy. There were some girls that called me Poppy Chulo back in the day. Bonus points to anybody knows what Poppy Chulo means. I doubt that anybody's gonna... I mean, Poppy's pretty obvious, but... Chulo? No, Chulo. Poppy Chulo, yeah. Yup. Not Daddy Churro. Good try. You really trying. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to figure it out. The brain cell works. Not for you. I know, but you've told me, so I'll wait for the newbies. Yeah. Steph, you've got an advantage. Home field advantage. You gotta let the away team try to figure it out. Good chicken egg. Perfect chicken egg. Hello, Clara. There. Maury. There. Maury is fine today. That's good. Decent chicken egg. Chicken ball soup. There. There. Picking up the cocks again. Nice. Yep. That's what I do. Just love picking up cocks. That's my favorite. It's not a simp mommy. Yeah, it's not a simp mommy. Thank you for the bits, Cam. I appreciate it. What are you doing, bud? Are you still streaming? Let's see. I gotta feed my 2 worms. No, I don't want to talk to Maury. I was gonna feed Maury. There. Okay, can you refresh and get into the overtime? Come on. For personal reasons, I need to see how this overtime shakes out. Because I have to win. P. Y'all, there were girls that called me Pimp Daddy. That's the joke. Papi Chulo means Pimp Daddy. Yep. I didn't encourage it. It just sort of happened. What conversation did I come back into? A really weird one. A really weird one, Karis. Not one that I think that I could prepare you for. Oh. The fun kind? Yeah, exactly. The fun kind. I am gonna hand feed one of these guys. The other one can graze. I'm gonna hand feed you because you actually make me money, Euro. Asmodeus does not. There. So here's what you missed, Karis. My game is going into overtime. My sports ball game that I'm watching the scores for is going into overtime. And that there were girls in high school that called me Pimp Daddy. It's just normal things. Happens to everybody. Weren't you guys called Pimp Daddy in high school? You, sports ball. Okay, but consider the Steelers. Sports ball. Very good sports ball. I would have called you Pimp Daddy in high school. Yeah, we know you would. We know you would, Raven. That's not even a question. Ouch. I stand by my statement. And you are entitled to your wrong opinion, my beautiful wife. As my dad would say anytime someone would say, you know, I don't like the Steelers, he'd be like, hey, it's alright. Nobody's perfect. My dad's not a great person, but he is kind of funny. So I'll take his funny shit and leave the rest at the door. Yikes, Lamau. He's a hoot. You guys would think he's incredibly funny. For about 5 seconds. And then you'd realize that he's awful. Just an awful human being. It's his birthday on the 19th. I got him a card that basically says, you're fucking old, asshole. And I'm gonna get him like a case of beer or something. Because I want him to give me money to fix my car. Sorry that I gotta, hustle him into giving me money. He still technically owes my mom child support that he refused to pay on me because he thought I was too old to pay child support for when I was 13. So, It's fine. Not a good dude. Oof. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's the Christopher. Okay. 8.5 on the clock. Seahawks have the ball. Fuck. We just need to activate the steel curtain and we'll be just fine. We'll be just fine. That's what I'm going to keep telling myself. We are going to be just fine. Gotta put these eggplants in this fridge. There we go. And now we go fishing. 7:55. It's on R45, 3rd and 4. Come on, boys. Alright. I can multitask. This is fine. This is fine. Let's go fishing.
Yeah.
We are hoping to get some cheap fish to give to the bear. That would be preferable. I was decorating cupcakes at Wally's when the Steelers were in the Super Bowl. Which time? Because, not to flex, but we go to the Super Bowl a lot. We're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But no, like, even when the Steelers aren't in the Super Bowl, I do like to watch the Super Bowl. It's just fun. Our defeat in the Super Bowl to the Packers was really upsetting. And the fact that the Deflatriots, after, you know, being proven to have deflated a football, now that they're tied with us for Super Bowl rings, very upsetting to me. It's the principle of the thing, you know? It's fine. 4th and 17 at their own 42. That's my boys. Okay, so if we can just hold them back, wait for the turnover, get it in our hands, and just fucking shoot it down. Ben's got a couple good throws left in him, I'm sure. We can do this. It'll be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be fine. I have to keep telling myself that because otherwise it will go bad very fast. Okay. We got it back. It's on our own 20, 1st and 10. Not great, but we just got the ball, so it'll be okay. We've got time. Damn straight. I sang Black and Yellow while I did it. It was in 2011 versus Green Bay. That was a rough day. That was a really rough day. That was the first time that I ever went to an actual Super Bowl party. I was like almost 12 years old. I was super excited. I was the one Steelers fan there. It was a really upsetting time. Everybody was roasting me, and I'm sitting here like, I'm 11. I didn't personally pick my team. I'm parroting what I've been told. Around 15, I wanted to be a Cowboys fan. But then I decided that, yes, while the Steelers had been bestowed upon me, it was the correct, you know, team to support. So I had small, you know, teenage rebellion. Was a Cowboys fan for like a fucking half a season before I came to my senses. We've all been there. A big scaled redfin is pretty cheap, so I could keep that. It's the principle of the thing. We'll use these small ones. Then we're gonna run over to the lake is down this way. 4th and 1st at the Pittsburgh 29. That's not looking good. So 4th and 1 at our own 29. Come on, boys. We just gotta keep it moving. know you're tired. I know Ben should have retired years ago. Please just win for me. Thank you. I love you. I love you very much. I can't believe Mike Tomlin would do this to us, but it's okay. It happens. It's fine. This is fine. We are going to become friends with this bear and be able to walk past her today. This will happen. I will not end stream until it happens. But also I would prefer if I won my sports ball game. That would be additionally helpful. Come on. There should be some more junk to take over here. Yep, a toadstool. Thank you for the 10 bits, Cam. I appreciate it. How's it going, buddy? What are you doing? I know you were streaming earlier. Are you still streaming? Or have you retired for the night? Yep. Go back to your stream. I do appreciate the bits, though. I do. Oh, let me just break my legs real quick. This is fine. This is what I wanted. That's what I wanted today. Was to break my legs a little bit. It's fine. When days end, I check up on ya. Aw, that's sweet. That's so sweet, Cam. What, Toby? Can you not kick me? You are fine. You are sitting on my lap. What more do you want from me? Okay, got over. Novagul666, welcome back, friend. Thank you for the hydrate. Give me like 5 seconds. How's it going? 1st and 10 at Seattle 16. We have the ball. Let's go. There's 4 minutes left on the clock. Even if we just go for a field goal, we're probably in a good spot to do so. I'd like them to go for the touchdown, but it's going good. Oh, you a Steelers fan? Yes. But for the record, I think Big Ben should have retired many years ago. The only reason why I have his number on this jersey is because when I ordered the jersey, I was like 10, and my cousin and I got like matching jerseys. He got a Saints jersey because he's a Saints fan. I got a Steelers jersey. We had our own last names put on the back, and but like with our quarterback's numbers because it was like really cute to do it like that. So he got Drew Brees. I think Drew Brees was 9, number 9 for the Saints. That sounds about right. I don't even know if he still is their QB, but yeah, no, it was like a cute little cousins thing. So, you know, I'm hoping that this game goes okay. I'm really hoping that my boys are gonna hold out, and we're gonna see how this goes. We are turning in our 4th to last fish to the bear, to Mama Bear. Came in right. I came in at the right time. Then we got the win. Wait. Oh my god, they just got the field goal. It takes a minute or two sometimes for it to update on my end. Yeah, no, they got the field goal. Okay, so as long as we can hold it out. Oh, no. No. They're just going to call it. Yeah. Good sports ball, gang. They got the touch goal. They got the home basket. They did it all. And now I get to say, fuck you, Philly. 1 minute. Let me just send him a little text. Philly's my roommate. He actually lives on the other side of this wall here. I'm going to send it in the roomies group chat so then Harley can see it too. Get dunked on, Philly. Oh, he's going to love that. JJ Watt beast. I know. He really is. It's a miracle that we have him, because without him, we would be beyond royally fucked. I love him. That's my boy. Alright, now we're turning in our third to last fish. Posture check. Ugh. Karis, how dare you care about me? Fine. I will sit up straight. Oh, Philly responded. He said, lol. Good. Love you. And then do some hearts. So then he knows that I'm not actually, like, angry with him. It's not his fault that he has poor choice in football team. Nobody's perfect. Okay, cool. So we turned in that stuff for Mama Bear. So now we just have to go to her one more time. I broke my legs again. That's fine. Oh, but Nova, did you see? I got my septum pierced. It's very exciting. It happened literally yesterday. I'm like so happy with it. I cannot wait until it fully heals and I can just like put whatever I want. Like, just make it fun. I haven't decided if this has awakened something in me where I'm going to keep punching holes in my face or if I'm going to be good. But I'm still very excited. It's a good time. It does make me feel like I have like phantom sneezes a lot more though, where I'm like about to sneeze but then I can't. But it's fine. Just something I got to deal with. Okay. So, tomorrow we do all our normal chores around the farm. Get the animals all settled. Hello, character named Toby that has no relation to my Toby. We're going to take care of our farm, get that all situated, and then we're going to run the fish to the bear. She should let us pass. And then we're going to start the quest with our boy, Owen, where we have to get to the bottom of the mines. I don't know what recipes we can do besides just like grilling fish. Maybe we don't go to our boy tomorrow. Maybe we wait an extra day, do some fishing, so I can make a bunch of grilled fish to take into the mines. I think that's going to be a good plan. Which means I should actually pop over here. Pop my mushrooms in here because I'm going to need those as well. Lord fucking knows I'm going to need it. And then it should be shearing day, so actually I want you there, you there, you there. There's a method to my madness. I keep my tools in a certain order so that I know where they're at. Okay, I'm going to ship those two things off, but first I'm going to check the weather report for tomorrow to see if I actually am going to need my watering can stuff. And a hydrate from Ebo. Okay. Okay, Ebo, I will. Just because I like you. Only a little, though. Now the weather forecast. And it's going to be sunny. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to go turn in the last of the bear's stuff. And then we're going to clear out as much of that path as possible, even though we don't necessarily need to. And then do fishing and stuff to try to get some extra food. We're going to run outside real quick. Can you just stay centered? Piercing? Just like stay there. Don't move. Okay. I'd like it if I could actually select the shipping container. That would be super. I'm asking a lot here, but did I ding-a-ling all my animals in? I did. Okay, I ding-a-linged them in, so they should all be in bed. for when it switches it over to the next show. Let me check the TV guide, which we should have in here somewhere. Oh, not that one. The bookshelf. But I still do. I really do. Against my own better judgment. So I guess let's see how we are on our items list. Actually pretty set. You're going on to sleep? Y'all have a good night. You too, Karis. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I love you. Sweet dreams. Kiss Wesley for me. Give him like a little squish squish. Tell Max that he's a nerd or something. I don't know. You're bright and creative. I'm sure you'll figure something out. I will, lol. Okay, good. Oh, and don't forget to pet the fur babies for me as well. If you get the chance. I know sometimes they can be a little bit grumpy, but if you get the chance. Of course. Okay, good. Good. We've foraged every item. Still a bunch of forageables that I've never gotten before. Interesting. Okay, books. Do I not have the TV guide? Okay, well, I guess maybe we run down to the bar. No, we're gonna save our money. I was gonna say we can get some extra drinks to get our boy Owen to like us more, but that's okay. Sorry I disappeared, TBH. TikTok took a hold, but then I remembered I was watching my wife. No, that's okay, Jenny. I appreciate you hanging out. I do. I don't know if you heard, but the Steelers won. So, bang bang, Steeler gang. I have a shirt that says BBSG, bang bang, Steeler gang. Except the first time my dad said that, he gave me the shirt. First time he said it to me, my sister was standing there, and we both just look at each other and we burst out laughing because we did not hear bang, bang, Steeler gang. We heard something else. Now, for reference, again, our ages. I'm 22. My sister is 16 and a half. This was probably about 6 months ago, so she had like just turned 16. And we made eye contact with each other, and we both had the exact same idea, and we both started laughing. I'm going to say that we changed out one of the B as in Bravos for a G as in Golf, and got a completely different phrase that we heard. Instead of bang bang Steeler gang. And I can never unhear it. Like, that lives in my mind rent free. A chicken egg hatched. Let's name it. Everybody, we get to name a chicken. What are we naming it? For reference, our other chickens are named Clara. There's chicken piccata, like the fucking pasta or whatever it is. There's chicken ball soup, like chicken gnocchi from like Olive Garden and stuff. Joking. Steph got it. Kentucky. Oh wait, does Kentucky fit? If Kentucky fits, I just might have to do Kentucky. Parm. Parm would definitely fit, so if Kentucky doesn't work. Oh, it just might. Kentucky. It's perfect. It was destiny. Is this name correct? Yup. It sure is. Kentucky is now the newest member of the ranch. Raven dabs indeed. I love it. I'm saving this so then in case of a little boo-boo that we can come right back to this and not have to rename the chicken. big yacht. You've peaked. You have not peaked. No, ma'am. No, you have greater heights to ascend to, I'm sure. Jenny, my beautiful, lovely wife, there's always, always ways that we can improve, even in small day-to-day things. Today you've come to me with the name Kentucky for a chicken. Tomorrow you may have something even more brilliant. Thank you for the bit, Cam. How's Stardew going? Did you get like a touch goal or a home basket? Cause my boys won their game, so I'm feeling good. It's a good time for me. Oh Jesus Christ, there's so many things in here. Okay, chicken ball soup. Chicken ball soup is doing well. Our new little baby, Kentucky. Middle name fried, last name chicken, is okay. Good soup, yes. It's a good soup. That's facts. Let's see. Chicken piccata. I don't remember who named chicken piccata. But it was one of you beautiful, brilliant people. I don't want to talk to chicken ball soup. I was trying to pick up the egg. No, go away, chicken ball soup. Friend is getting off soon, so it's going to become solo. But other than that, it's going great. Other than the fact that I need a drink. Well, go get some water, little buddy. Water's good. And chicken Clara. There. Move your asses. Webster and Maury and hold Webster. Excuse me, I am really sexy, guys. Only the sexiest. Then we're gonna ship off some junk. Excuse. Okay, so do I have all the silk yarn I need? Except for shining silk, so yes. So I'm gonna make these both into yarn and then dye them to probably blue if I have some laying around. So that'll make good money. A perfect chicken egg I don't need for anything. So we're gonna sell that. The sexiest. I know. I simply am. There we go. Why do you keep getting crooked? And we're gonna sell the decent chicken egg too, because I don't really need it. And then let's see. We have to go take care of Euro and Asmodeus. I might actually get a miracle potion for Euro, so we can have another sheepy. I think that would be a good investment. Decent yam. Perfect yam. Perfect yam. Good yam. Good yam. Okay, time out. I already know I gotta send some of this shit away. Perfect yam. Good yam. Good eggplant. Okay. Morning glories. These should sell for a decent amount. I also got some very blue honey. 2 very blue honeys. I should lay down. It's a busy day tomorrow. Good night, my wife. Good night, Jenny. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you and I love your face. I assume that we need the very blue honey for something, so I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to grab some of those blue dingles. Looked at the timer on Streamlabs. 9 hours, 49 minutes, and 13 seconds. Cam, have you stopped to like have a snack or anything this whole time? Because if you haven't had a snack, I'm telling you, you are now required to get one. There's my wife with her annoying knock. You know, I'm getting there. I mean, I don't require anything crazy, like, even if it's just like hot dogs or. Okay. I assume that we got more bread because I'm pretty sure the bread that we had was no longer good. Okay. What do you mean the wrong kind? Was he trying to get you to get that fucking artisan shit again? That's garbage. It's expensive garbage. Tell him he can buy that for the house if he wants it. Okay. I will. Not right now. Okay. At some point tonight, friends, I'm going to have to take a very short break to try on a brassiere. Um, that will be a BRB screen. That will not be like a everybody's hanging out time. But now I go to bed. Good night. Good night, Ebo. Love your face. Um, but yeah, I will try that on. Yeah, I fed him. He's very sleepy now, as you can see. No rush. Yeah, once you bring up the food, I'll do a quick BRB so then I can shove some food in my face and try on the bra. Love you. Okay. So, no show. Twitch says no. I wouldn't mind so much if Twitch wouldn't completely destroy my entire life. Um, because I don't have a problem with nudity, but Twitch does. Twitch does have a problem with nudity, so no show. That's the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to put in here. If you painted your body, that's okay. Well, yeah, I would have to first like cover my nip nops. Yeah, I'd have to cover my nip nops, and that'd be a whole thing. Yeah, not really. I got up to use the restroom and asked for some chicken and ate. Okay. Um, mm, please drink some water, like right now. Like, go get a big old glass of water and chug it, please. For my sanity. What little sanity I have left, please. Love your face. Not to sound like I care about you, but I do care about you, so please fucking take care of yourself. You little shit. I want to go in this fridge real quick. Put in this decent yam. Little smiley face. Yeah. Please fucking take care of yourself. Yep. If I didn't throw an F bomb in there, how would you know it was me speaking? You know? You're such a mom. Yep. Love it. Just don't call me mommy. I don't get paid enough to deal with you fucks calling me mommy. Hmm. Raven, I will end your entire. I put away my shears. I hate myself. I have to go grab my goddamn shears. There's Daddy, then there's Poppy Chulo. Poppy Chulo, I'm fine with. That's funny. Poppy Chulo is just like mwah, chef's kiss. Like it does not get any better than that. Um, Raven, I have enough blackmail material for years. Don't make me. Yeah, redacted. That's what I fucking thought. Bring it the fuck on. I mean, what happens if you're into that? Then I'm only playing into it. There's my shears. Okay. Very shiny. What was that? That was a perfect wool. Okay. That's not a shining, which is what I needed. Technically, if I make it into the red wool yarn, I think it's better just to send it off normally. And these other two, we're going to dye blue. Okay. Can I grab out my brush wherever it went? I left my brush. Well, I'm going to brush them later then when they're outside, apparently. Let's just talk to you real quick, Euro. There. And Asmo. There. That's my boy. Okay. You two just hang out for a second. Mama's got some work to do. Decent cocoon. Decent silk yarn. Good silk yarn. Yep. Then we grab this yarn, pop it in. Blue herb. This should make it worth very much money. Good silk yarn. Pop it in. Blue herb. Very much money. And go outside. Okay. Okay. Ding-a-ling. And now we ship off some junk. Go in. Grab my brush after putting away my shears. And I need my watering can too. I'm a fucking idiot. This is fine. Excuse me. I don't know why I only got like a half a burp and then a full yawn, but I will take it. We take what we can get. It's fine. That's what I wanted, in fact, so it's perfect. Let's go chase after Asmodeus and Euro, brush them, and then take care of my crops. Hello, Stinky. Brush. Perfect. I don't have my sickle, so I'm just going to pull that out of the ground with my bare hands. It's not very effective, but that's fine. So I'm going to water that by itself. Water these all together. Water these bad boys. Get this whole section. Oh, add a water. Queen of Marevia, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, team. I'm Return. Welcome back, Hollow. You came back at a perfect time. Oh, thanks for shouting out the Discord, Hollow. You're one step ahead of me, as always. Love your entire face. Thank you so much for the follow there, Bearwolf. Welcome. Friends, if you're not from the raid and you don't know who Queen of Marevia is, please consider giving them a follow. What were you playing today? How was stream? Let's go ahead and go back to watering things, because hopefully we can get to the next big stage of the main story here today. I don't know, I think that'd be good. Befriending a mama bear. You're trying out a crafting stream. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, that's I caught it. We're good. You're good. Let's see. Hello, Queen. Yes. Sup, hollow. Okay, so I need to. Thank you for the follow there, Cleverly. You actually got stuff done. On Crads, love that for you. Could never be me. There's a reason why I don't crochet on stream. There's like 5 reasons actually, but the first one is that I would simply get too distracted. I would not be able to focus and get anything done. I do have a friend who does crochet on stream, Lady Bella, who I don't know if she's still hanging out here or not. Let me try this way. Yes. Fun fact, if you guys are into like crafts and stuff, Lady Bella, she's my senpai in the crocheting world. I'm still so god awful at it, but she's really talented and encouraging and has helped me a lot. You were sewing up a little stuff being, oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Lady Bella's a sweetheart. That's facts. Steph is like genuinely just a good person and could never be me. Let me see here. How are we doing with... Thank you for the follow, Queen. I appreciate it. How are we doing with that mama? Oh, it doesn't show the mama bear on here, does it? It's upsetting. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and throw our brush in our storage chest. And we're going to go turn in 2 more fish to the mama bear, so hopefully she'll let us get past. Just in case we need to do any clearing, we're taking our hammer and axe. And yeah, I think that'll be good. That will be good. So let's go. This should hopefully get us a new cutscene, everybody, so you came in at a great time. But this is a game that is supposed to be for Wii, and I'm running it through Dolphin, so it's a little crunchy sometimes, so bear with me here. If it tells you anything, right now it's running at about 90%. It sometimes gets as low as like 60 for no discernible reason. Nothing that I can fix on my end. And here we are. Ooh, wow, 51. Yep. Sometimes that happens, but it's much easier to do it through Dolphin than to try to hook up a Wii with a whole fucking Wii bar and hook it up to the capture card, and it's too many steps. I am much happier just emulating it through Dolphin, and then I don't have to fucking take my Wii back from my mom's house. She likes the Wii. So we're gonna go ahead and run up here, bobbing and weaving. Hopefully we don't break our legs this time. You'll see what I mean in like 5 seconds here. At this point, sometimes you slip off and break your legs. MBD. We're going to go ahead and grab one of our fish. We brought 2 carp for this adventure. And this should be the last 2 fish that we need to give to Mama Bear, who's going to come out, and you'll see Baby Bear behind her. Hopefully, she'll see that I'm not a threat and let me pass. She's so cute. But, yeah. That's second to last fish, and here comes our last fish. Same cutscene, but I can't skip it, so tough shit. Sorry. Excuse. That was like a little baby one. That's okay. Okay. Now, Mama, are we friends enough to... to have me walk by now? Mama, can I walk by? Please? Mama? Oh. So somebody online fucking lied. Looks like we have another week of 2 more fish a day. Das fish. Oof. Yeah. Not a fun time. A little upset. But that's okay. Doable. Still doable. But that definitely means we need to do a lot more fishing. Um, and that we aren't going to necessarily progress with Owen anymore right now. Because as much as I would love to do his 5 heart event, that's going to take all of our focus. And if you miss a day on this for the mama bear, she gets very upset. So, oh wow. Wow, hello there, little bot. So nice to see you. Oh, sweetheart, don't you know I'm already famous? Kindly go die in a hole, you piece of shit. Spam. Okay. Yes, in our hearts he might be. I didn't come up with that, by the way. That was something I stole from Mitchell. But that's okay. That's all that matters. If my fucking nose ring would just sit where I want it to and not, like, give me the phantom sneeze or, like, stick to my nose, that would be, like, super. But that's simply asking for too much. Also, for the time being, my one personality trait is that I have my septum pierced. Toby, it's okay. It was just a firework, I think. We do live near downtown. That might have been more than just a firework. It's fine. Sheriff's office is 2 blocks away. We're gonna be fine. We're good. Fucking golden. Let's... Oh, that's that annoying little tapping from my wife. Hop, 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 hop. Cheese. Turkey preferably, and if we have it, some bacon. No sauce. For the cheese, just slap it on there. You don't have to shred it or anything. Pieces of cheese. Yeah. Oh, Hollow says hi, Harley. She says hi, Hollow. She actually closed my door all the way. I'm really proud of her. Okay. Crawfish. Fantastic. Only need 13 more fish. Fucking pissed. This is fine. Oh, Hollow. You are a darling. Hollow really do be a darling. He's so sweet. Why does Discord say you're playing Dolphin? Okay, so Dolphin is the emulator that you use for, like, GameCube and Wii games. If you don't want to go through all the trouble of trying to hook one up to a capture card, because they're sort of a pain in the ass to use. Thank you for the bit, Cam. I appreciate it. Are you still streaming, buddy? Did you take a snack and drink break? Because if not, I'm going to kick your ass. And maybe have Raven kick your ass because he's here. Raven, can you kick his ass for me, please? I love you. I have my food next to me. Okay. you've still been streaming for like a long time, so maybe ravens should still kick your ass. I think that that would be a good idea. Come on, fishies, don't be shy. We're we're running the fucking game at 50% speed. The least you can do is give me a fish. No? Fuck me? Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Asshole game. Yeah, I can do that. Thanks, Raven. Love your face so much. Although... Although what? Am I gonna need to kick your ass for what you're about to say? I do have issues with beating up smaller people. That wasn't gonna stop you fighting me. You have big dong energy. Oh, we know. We know. So I was making it complicated. I'm trying to print a graph picture of a pixelated character. I'm trying to save the image and creating a doc so I can change the colors to fit my needs, but I have graph paper. I can just color my page in based on this picture I found SMH. It'd be like that. You know what? Modern problems require modern solutions. And you figured it out, Steph. That's all that matters. Oh, I know you know. Yeah. And, you know, Harley. Harley knows. She is uniquely qualified to tell you. I will simply leave it at that. She has an advantage that none of my other wives have. Heather has come close. But Harley has an advantage on that front that none of the others have. A Masu trout. Interesting. Alright, I think... So here's what I think we're gonna do. This modern solution is an age-old school solution, paper and colored pencil. I mean, you're not wrong. However, you're using it now. It's a modern solution. I don't make the rules. I just state the facts. We're gonna cook anything that we're not giving to the the bear. Also, for the record, if you're saying, Cesar, you shouldn't leave fires lit like this, it doesn't let me put them out. So, as much as I would like to, it's not going to allow me. Nothing but facts, baby. Yup. I am incapable of telling a lie. That's not quite right. A better statement would be ask no questions and I'll tell no lies, but bare necessities. God damn it, Hollow. You fucking dork. I love you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our grilled fish in our refrigerator because we need it for when we end up doing Owen's mission here soonish. I lie all the time. A gal gotta sleep in my right. Steph, I love you. I love you more and more every day. Truly. How did I get so lucky to have such amazing people around me? Discord DM? Okay. Rimshot. Ten four, good buddy. 10-4. Any whoosies. Let's see. We put that away. I gotta ring in all of the animals. This swap out my tools and get ready for the next day, where we need to go through a lot more fucking fish with the goddamn bear. It'll be 18, 19. Okay, but we should still be able to finish the bear hopefully by the end of fall. Must have done something right in a past life, but then again, so would I. Stop. You're too sweet, Steph. You are. If only you didn't live in the most boring state in the entire country. You and Trevor both just need to, like, get out of there. You're too good. Too good for Nebraska. Much too good for Nebraska. You're not a gross bitch, but I mean, even if you were, I'd still love you. Well. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna need the shears tomorrow because we use them today. What are we gonna need? Don't need a hoe because I'm not really planting anything else. I probably should, but I'm more focused on the side quests right now. Whew, excuse me, that one was a little bit better. I've mostly been getting 2s and 3s. I'm going to give that a solid 5. Are there any other tools that I need? You're a wonderful person like Cesra. Shut up, Cez. Shut up, Hollow. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. If you don't need a hoe, then why am I here? I mean, I can always use a side hoe here and there. How do you think I ended up with 8 wives? You just start collecting them and, you know, kind of go from there. Side hoe? I have a husband, 8 wives, and then my actual partner. Yeah, I've had a couple side hoes. It's fine. It's fine. They all know about each other. Well, I guess my husband isn't up to date on the fact that there's now 8 wives. Last time he heard, I had 6. It's not my fault he lives in Texas and doesn't text me back. Fucker. Doesn't even pay child support. Can I be an underhoe? Since there might not be some room on the side. Steph, I will make room on the side for you. I will carve out a little spot just for you. I'd text you. No, you would, Raven. I know you would. But then the problem would be, how do I get him to stop texting me? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There are several people on Twitch that do have my cell number, though. Bro. Okay, I'm trying to think. So, the 24th. That's going to be the last day. I'm rude, not creepy. No, I'm being a dick on purpose, Raven. You should know this by now. There's a difference. I know. I'm aware. I mean, Jenny has my address because I'm planning on sending out Christmas cards, so I was collecting addresses, and I was like, well, it's only fair if I'm taking your address that you probably have mine. Sure you do. I do. I can cap my way in there like, oh, just gonna squeeze in there. Yep. I found my fucking pencils. On Krads, love that for you. I'm not sure what I am since no one's ever wanted me in a polyamory. I mean, Hollow, every polycool needs to have some, like, friends that help to keep us all on track. That's just how it works. Get it, get it. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. No, but, like, straight up, I have been collecting addresses for Christmas cards. Speaking of, if you would like a Christmas card and I don't have your address, you should probably send it to me, gang. I even got Ebo's address. He lives in fucking Finland. I got it. Hell yeah. I don't like Christmas. I don't like pictures, but I do like Christmas cards. Please tell me how that works. I don't understand my own brain either. Third wheel? No, you're not a third wheel if there's more than like fucking 10 wheels. You're like the steering wheel, you know? You gotta like keep us all in line. Addresses are better to collect than ears. Yeah? Yeah. Facts? I mean, I can't just like send a letter to your ear. That's not how that works. No, no. Stop. Go back to where you're supposed to be. Do I have all my things that I need for tomorrow morning? Oh, Owen. Sweet, stupid Owen. I love getting Christmas cards, and every year I try to send them, and I never succeed in sending them. Yeah, I've never successfully sent Christmas cards either, which is why I would kind of just like to try. I would like to try it. It's gonna be a challenge, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be great. My mom is very excited about them because I hate to take pictures, so anytime she tries to take a picture of me, I nope the fuck out of there. Uh, I mean, so yeah. I display the cards on my bar or side table during the season, and I still have the cards from like 5 years ago. I mean, I've got Christmas cards just sitting here. I mean, only one of them is like a traditional Christmas card with like pictures and stuff, but I got cards from other friends that were like, you know, around that same time. Like, I have eternal slash maternal flowers Christmas card right here. Uh, I was so happy that I got to actually see her in person when I was in Georgia to visit my family. That was fucking amazing. Wesley was so cute and little, and I was able to squish him. I love squishing babies. That's the best part. Yesterday, my cousin, we had his 11th birthday party. We all went and stuff. Um, and his older brother, um, he's 20 now. He's got a baby, and they've got another on the way. Well, I was helping to watch the baby, Chimere. Oh my god, he's so cute. And he's so round. He's like the roundest baby I've ever seen in my whole life. He's so sweet. Um, and we're best friends. He did give me a kiss on the cheek before I left, which was really sweet. We shared puffs. If you've never had like puffs for like little toddlers, do yourself a favor. If you know someone with a toddler, ask for some puffs. If you do not, just simply walk into the baby section, get the puffs. They're the blueberry flavor. They're the best. It's just the law. Hello, Cam. Thank you for the bit. But dude, babies. I want one, but I can't have one at the moment. No, 100%. That's exactly where I'm sitting too. Um, no, my aunt, the one who is now a grandmother, was like, "So when are there going to be little Cesars running around?" And I was like, 7 to 10 business years, babe. Mm-mm. I am not going to bring a kid into the world unless I am ready. That bitch. I do want a mini raven, but alas. Listen, we have enough trouble dealing with the full-size raven. Mini ravens? That'd be a nightmare. 7 to 10 business years. I love that. Rude. I love you, Raven. But you're right. Exactly. I mean, I'm only really being a bitch if I was wrong, like if I was just saying that. But, God, that'd be a lot to deal with. Oh, I should move my fish. So these are gonna go to Mama. Mama Bear. Let's go deal with all of our babies out here. And run into my mailbox real quick. Very important part of the process. Very important. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Can you all get away from the eggs? Can you? What do you mean you almost lost my sandwich?
I didn't have a hand, so I tried to like push the thing down with my elbow, and I almost threw your sandwich.
Thank you, darling. Everyone, say hello to my beautiful first wife, Harley, the love of my life, the light of my world, beautiful sandwich maker. And you brought me a yogurt and a Slim Jim? Is it time to renew our vows already? All right. I made her a promise that I would try on a brassiere that she bought me to make sure that it fits, so then she can return it if it doesn't. So I'm gonna throw us on a quick BRB, and I'm gonna put some food in my gob while I'm doing so. This is your friendly reminder, gang. If you have been sitting here for more than like I don't know, fucking 30 minutes, go make sure that you have like an actual drink. And in this case, Raven, no, Monster does not count as a drink. It's almost midnight o'clock. It should be like water.
I also drink Monster at almost midnight o'clock, so go Raven.
Okay, well, I can physically slap you if I need to.
Okay.
I cannot physically slap him. Who the fuck drinks water? I don't know. I mean, I mix stuff into water if I'm drinking water, or I drink Gatorade, because that's like all I can have. With how gung ho I was with having babies, I'm a middle kid of 13, and I was saying I wanted 10 of my own, even up
What?
to when I was like 20. Jesus Christ, Steph! Everyone expected me to pop one out first. Turns out I'm last if I have one. That's okay. That's alright. Also, Steph says hello, sister wife.
Hi.
She's my new side hoe. She's not fully a wife, because I'm already at 8 wives. She's officially a side hoe. Oi.
Sure.
Has Harley ever done any voice stuff? Yes.
What?
Like voiceover work, and yes. I drink water under no. Oh no under hoe. Sorry, wait. She's an under hoe because she doesn't think there's enough space on the side right now with how many wives
You
I
do have
have.
really short arms.
Ow. They're proportional to the rest of my body.
Yeah, your body is very short.
I'm only a couple inches shorter than you.
A couple inches makes a big difference.
You're right. Size does not mean everything, but it does factor into. I'm gonna go try on this bra. I'll be back. Hey Cam, thanks for the bit. You guys missed it, but Harley just licked my mouth instead of, just gently kissing my mouth as one would expect. No, no, she licked my mouth, and then got mad when I called her a furry. So, I need you guys to settle a dispute, a marital dispute. Um, she licked my mouth. I think that makes her a furry. I, I'm just saying. That's how that works, right? Also, I haven't quite finished my sandwich, but um, I can't really shove any more food in my gob right now. Um, being a furry is not a bad thing. No, no, it's not a bad thing. It's it's something that we tease each other about. That sounds furry-ish. I don't know. I don't judge. That sounds weird. Listen, I have been involved with enough furries to, recognize furry behavior. It might not be like traditional furry behavior in all situations, but it's like furry adjacent, you know? Hell, I might be one hell if I know. I mean, good for you. Love that for you. Kentucky Fried Chicken is apparently doing great today. Good for him. Can I please pick up this egg? No, not Kentucky Fried Chicken. I want to pick up the. There. There's some sexy birds who are wearing people online. Thank you for sharing, Raven. Thank you. Meant that to her to let her know being a furry is not a bad thing. She can feel safe here. No, no, she knows that being a furry is not a bad thing. You know that being a furry is not a bad thing, right? Sometimes.
When you let Jojo eat too for the last time, we knew we didn't want any babies because I did earlier, but it's either all gone or they spilled it. I don't know, but I'm mad at them.
Okay, I can do that.
I love you.
Love you too, darling.
Jerk.
Slut.
Cunt.
I can't say anything worse than that on Twitch.
Correct. Well, I love you.
Love you too.
Love you too. All that.
You guys saw it this time. She licked my forehead. TikTok is a cesspool. That's facts. I choked on my laugh. That's fantastic. Lick her back. No, I bit her. I bit her because she deserved it. Show her who's boss. I did the thing that I usually do, which is I'll like grab her hand like I'm gonna kiss it, but then I bit her instead. And she deserved it, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Kentucky is still fine for the second time. Isn't biting a furry thing? There's lots of context that biting is used. Again, I've been involved with enough furries to, be able to separate out furry behavior. You know what? I'll let you guys in on our inside joke. So, as I've said before, I've been involved with furries. Our joke was that since apparently, I attracted more than one furry, that means, there must be like some like percentage, right? So we decided that if you sleep with a furry, you become 50% furry. That's how that works. If you sleep with another person who is a furry, then it goes to 75% and so on. Otherwise, if you sleep with two furries, you're automatically 100% a furry, and that just doesn't seem fair. So, based on that, I'm at 75%. Harley's at. How did we do the math on that one? It was. I guess half of 75. That's 32.5. Right? I can do math. Yeah, okay. And plus. Harley's actually at 88.5. That's how that works. Going to bed now. Maybe we're both furries. I mean, we're both over the 50% threshold. I'm at 75. She's at, 88.5. So, night night and tell the furry that it's cool. I will. Love your face, Raven. Sweet dreams. Furries unite. Furries untie. I think you meant unite, but yeah. Love you. Love you too, bud. Sweet memes. You know where to find me. Maury is fine today. Good night, all. Yes, anybody who's hanging out in chat, please give Raven a good night. We love his face here. Best autocorrect. No, I think that was just a Freudian slip, not an autocorrect situation. He knows what he's about. Love that for him. I think I interacted with all the chickens, right? Chicken piccata? Yeah. Night Raven, night night Raven. See, lots of nights for Raven. He deserve it. Raven dealt with drunk Cesar the other morning, where so remember when I did that drunk stream, um, for like a couple hours, then I was like, all right, I'm getting off to do laundry. Well, I kept drinking and did laundry. Um, and while I was, doing laundry, was still drinking, and I got past the point of drunk tired, and skipped straight to drunk need to dance. Um, it was my inner white girl. She needed to come out. Um, Always at the most inopportune of times. So I played Just Dance like all night. It was like messaging Raven, just like talking shit because he slept for like 4 hours and then was like, "Well, I'm awake now forever." So he was stuck with me. Um, we love him here. Just a sweet guy. Oh yeah, that level of drunk. Yep. And I wasn't like tired or anything. Um, I've been there. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. It always happens by accident. Hydrate, posture check, and I'm willing to bet there's a stretch. Yep, there's a stretch. Okay. Give me like a hot second to finish watering all my crops first. And my trees. Oh, I ran out of water. That's annoying. But for those of you who are emotionally invested in if the bra that we ordered online fit, it does. It's a good time. So you're welcome for that update. I did not dingling all my animals out yet. Okay, so we're gonna run in here. I'm going to pause, and then I will do my hydrate, posture check, and stretch. Okay. And apparently fix something that's digging into my side. Oh, an additional tag. There we go. Yay for fitting bra. Hell yeah. I'll drink to that. Drink some Gatorade. Okay. Then I'm sitting up straight. And I stretch. Okay. There you go. There's your show, everybody. Hero. There. You know, Jaeger, I can't quite tell what that emote is, but love that for you. It's not me. I'm not on the side. Oh yeah, you're underneath me. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Am I just obtaining like a full-on harem at this point? Like unironically. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Would that be okay? I mean, I thought, because I don't know if you guys realize this. I'm a fan of Homestuck. I don't know if something about my entire everything says that or not. But my favorite character is Vriska. Her favorite color is blue. My favorite color is also blue. Um, no correlation. Just happened to be that bad bitches love blue. It's just facts. Would that be? Wait, did I miss something? I'm considering DMing you to ask for Harley. That'd be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. But I mean, I can't guarantee what her answer will be, but I can ask. But Vriska, she has an obsession with the number 8. Everything comes in eights. Her weapon in Homestuck is 8 sided die, or 8 sided dice rather. She calls it the fluorite octet. I now have 8 wives, so fluorite octet. It's great. Um, but I mean, I'm not opposed to adding more. I feel like Cooper's gonna lose his mind if I start adding more wives. Oh God. Sorry, no, you're good. Interesting. You know, it's as the kids say, it'd be like that sometimes, right? But I got rid of a husband today. Like I sent through essentially the divorce papers, blocked him on everything for some shady behavior that I won't get into. Um, so technically, there's seats open. One could argue there's seats open, I should say. But I never planned on obtaining a bunch of husbands. I obtained the majority of my wives by accident too, but um, you know, it wasn't Carter, right? No, Carter wishes we were married. No, no, no. It's just his ex-wife is my wife, so his ex-wife is my third wife, Kimmy. Um, but yeah, no, Carter wishes he was married to me. As long as you don't sell us, you won't be the legal definition of papi chulo. I would never sell my wives because that's not appropriate. That is like very illegal. So I would never do that. Love my girls too much. Let's pop. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this. Grilled fish goes there. Okay. And do I have all of my accoutrement? Oh yeah, I can put this away. Alright. I need to do some more fishing. Take these fish to the bear. And then sort of go from there. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for tonight. I mean, just because I got off work today does not mean that I don't have work tomorrow. And that's a 10-hour shift I got tomorrow. Oh boy. I did not realize that I was getting tired until that yawn literally snuck up on me there as I was talking. Maybe around 1 a.m. That's probably when I'll start to wind down. Maybe around 1. I can't fucking talk. Yeah, the yawn jumped me. It's not fair. I was minding my own business. Loves. Yes. Loves to you too, Hollow. Come on, fishies, don't be shy. I just want to feed you to a bear. Come on, don't be shy. Don't. There we go. See? This is what we want. Pond smelt. Perfect. That's a little guy. Also, y'all, I'm going to move my microphone a little bit farther away from my mouth and put some more sandwich in my mouth because I wanna. Cam, buddy, thank you for the bits. You don't have to do that. You really don't. I appreciate it though. Want another taco, but we only have one more tortilla left, and Bella hasn't had any yet. He'll be working late tonight again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I'm trying to think of some good alternatives are to that sort of situation. I don't really have any good alternatives. I'm the kind of person that keeps like a million bags of tortillas at the house because I like to just make microwave quesadillas all the time. I can just have a taco bowl. Yeah, I guess that's fair. If you've got like Doritos or something, make like yourself a little walking taco. Those are fun. Um, or just even like normal tortilla chips. Those are also acceptable. We're almost out of groceries. I feel that. Yes, I'm still going. Dude, you should probably go to bed. I can't force you, but you should probably rest at some point. These are keto tortillas, so we were testing them, and I like them. I just have to add them to the shopping list. For sure. For sure. I'm glad you liked them. There's no money to buy any. Always fun. God, I'm sorry to hear that, Hollow. It's definitely been there. Um, I mean, what's the normal plan, when this happens? So I'll be real. I'm not able to fix a lot of things like that, especially from here. Like if you were nearby, I would just say, "Come over, just hang out. I'll cook you dinner." But you're kind of far away, so you can't just like come over for dinner. Um, oh my god, I feel a big sneeze coming on. It's gonna hurt. Food stamps, which hasn't gone through, so yeah. Jesus, I'm sorry, love. I know. The food stamps are difficult. They're a pain in the ass. Even if you check all the boxes, sometimes they're like, for personal reasons, you don't get your food stamps. Bless you. Thank you for blessing me in advance. I have a feeling that this sneeze is never going to come because it hates me. But I appreciate the thought nonetheless. Oh, I thought that might be the sneeze, but it ended up being the yawn instead. I'm gonna shove some more sandwich in my mouth. Can I please skip this cutscene? I've seen it 1.5 million times. If I could simply sneeze and get it over with. That would be preferable. Okay. Got that finished out. Can I please get on this stupid little bridge? Please let me on this stupid little bridge. Thank you. And we're gonna come back, go across the river back in the main area after hopping over the rainbow to jump in the hot springs. That'll refuel our energy. I think I meant to say refill, but it came out refuel, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And then from there, we'll do some more fishing, I think. Then just wind down here in a little bit. Trying to get this sneeze to just happen, because it's driving me nuts. I just want to sneeze and get it out. But it's not working for me. It's a minor inconvenience, but it's majorly annoying. I don't know what that noise was, but I don't want to hear that ever again. Thank you, game, and a good day. I did give her 2 fish, right? Yes, I definitely did. Okay. Ooh, excuse. Hop in here. Okay. Stamina recovered. Stuck. What tools do I have on me? Just the fishing rod. Okay. So we're just gonna go fish down here and hopefully get some stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, game. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, a rainbow trout.
Yeah.
Okay, a masu trout.
Yeah.
Another masu trout. Masu trout are really expensive if I remember right. I think that they grilled give back a lot of health, which is good. That's what we want. I might go to bed after this day. Just, I got hit with a wave of tired all of a sudden. That was very intense. probably a good sign that I should call it quits here. So we're gonna finish this out, dingling our animals back in, and then go to bed and find somebody to raid. I don't know if anybody's got like a recommendation, like a specific person to recommend.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh, one of our friends, Boopy, is streaming. She's doing like a stream every day during October with like some kind of scary games and other Halloween stuff. That happens to me too. Time to listen to the body. Yeah, that's my logic here. I'm gonna once we oh shit. Oh, the fish is gonna get away or I'm gonna pass out. Never mind, I got it. Hutchin. We are keeping that bad boy, I think. First of all, because I think that's what almost fucked me up that last time when it got away, and I had like no energy left. I'm pretty sure this must have been the fish. Let's sell some stuff if we can. Toadstool. The rest of these. Extremely rare. I'm gonna have to sell it then. Because if it's super rare, it's probably more valuable. So, let's actually gotta pop over into this fridge, right? This one? Nope, the other one is where I keep the fish and the mushrooms. Oh, never mind. This fridge is full. So I guess I can only keep my cooked fish in there for now. So I can give those to the mama. I don't want to give my masu trouts. Or rainbow trouts. Carp definitely. Catfish and eel are worth quite a bit, so I'd ideally not like to give her those. Start with the pond smelts. Take the carp, put those in. Let's fix up all of our tools so that they're in the right spot. I think tomorrow will be a shearing day. So, yeah. We're gonna check what the, oh, thought I was gonna pull up a weather forecast, but, nope. Penguin! They live on Smallbird Island and thrive in the hot climate. Want to go meet them and make friends with them all. Like fish, squid, and shrimp, they can be very friendly. That's all for today. See you next time. Thanks. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Pop our girl in bed. And,
Let's go.
okay. We're gonna go ahead and save. Thank you for the loves, Hollow. And I'm gonna save this right here. And we're gonna go ahead and get ready to pop out of here. So I'll put on our end screen. Thanks so much to everybody who came to hang out. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Love your face. Here's a link to the Discord if you're not in it and you want to be. It's there for you. And we're going to go ahead and raid a friend here named Boopy. She's very sweet. And she's got puppy dogs. And they're very cute, so you should ask her about them. looks like the game that she's playing is for the king. I don't know if it's like super spoopy or what's going on, but it looks to be kind of cool. So I'll see you guys there. Goodbye. Love you.